Why does it do that? What is my life? I'm a professional streamer. All right, there's gonna be some comments here. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I got that. Thank you. Thank you. Egg. Happy Sunday, everybody. Oh, you want some of this? Why? It's gonna be. I don't know what's gonna happen today, honestly. Is Baby Sir keeping his diaper on today? Yes. I'll show you. Hold on. I mean, it's not as weird as it sounds. I'm a professional woman. Here, stand up so people can see your outfit. I have to button his onesie over his pants so he doesn't take his diaper off. Stinker. It's hard because, like, I feel like he's ready for potty training, but his communication is not, like, it's not really there. Also, I have breakfast right in front of me. I've got, fried eggs, strawberries, avocado, blueberries, and Griffin. I mean, if you had to wonder why he's up here, it's because Mama has food. Even though, hey, listen, I'm telling you right now, it's not like I don't feed my child. He already had breakfast. He had second breakfast. He doesn't care how full he is. But if Mama has food, he wants the food. So, he is unbothered. I think he's used to it by now. So please excuse me. I'm going to be eating for the first few minutes here because I'm hungry. You want egg? Good boy. Yeah, it's 10:30 here, so a late breakfast, yes. I've been up since he woke me up at like 6:45, and I've just been running around like a chicken with my head cut off. My husband is here, but he does not feel good. I think he has a kidney stone. He says he thinks it's his, because he had rhabdomyolysis a few months ago, and it like knocked him out. But he says he's like going through that again. So I don't know. Don't really have much help with the kids today. I'm sure he'll help if I really need it, but I'm trying to hold the fort down and also do a live stream today. So we're gonna have kids. You know, little hobbit baby. Quickly, thank you. Thanks for all the important work. Please give the cats my love. Let's see. Do we have a cat up here? Do you want another bite of egg? Please hold on. We'll go on a cat hunt in just a second. Let me just feed my son. Okay. Pop-Tart is here. She right there. Hi, Pop-Tart. It's Pop-Tart. Giving herself a bath, yeah. What's up, Pop-Tart? Oh, is that your friend Pop-Tart? Yeah. Oh, we love her. Okay. You guys ready for some trauma dumping? Oh, excuse me. If you haven't licked the stream yet, please do so. It's, oh, Griffin, chill. It's strawberry flavored today. And if you don't like the flavor of strawberry, you can just go ahead and like the stream. Griff, you want, okay, I'll give you another egg. Yeah, click the like button, please. It helps out, the stream helps out the channel a lot. I'll get to this here. Also, I had to like, okay, so this video, so this is the beginning of day 2. Oh, I guess I can get rid of this here. So the last 2 live streams have been of this conference, day 1, part 1 and part 2. This one, oh, you know what? And I need to lower the playback speed. I was like kind of listening in a little bit, but like the first speaker is kind of hard to understand. So I'll have to up the playback speed because, well, like later, because this video is 3.5 hours long. And I don't think we all want to be here all day. Well, maybe. Do we all want to be here all day? Pop-Tarty is a Pop-Tart party. I love that. Oh my God, I love that so much. Okay. Griffin, you good? I'll get you, I will cut up the egg for you, okay? All right, let's press play here. This is, so this isn't the first speaker. It's, they'll get to it here. What happened here? This lady. Okay. Yeah, like the stream, and let me turn this down on my end. Was I listening to Paramore this morning? Yes. Okay, I'll try to keep the audio all good for you, and then, try to feed my child while this plays. Okay, cool. Let's go.
From yesterday.
Oh, that's too quiet. I can't hear it.
Oh my gosh, what an honor to be here and to be chosen to speak. It's so incredible to be here. This is my second year attending this magnificent event, and I can tell that out of the first day, I have so many takeaways, but I will tell that yesterday was a lot about technique. I learned from Marina Simone, the 333 method. My business is growing a lot in social media, and I was able to learn a lot of great tips from her. So last night I was connected with my team, and I was like, guys, you have to be here. It was amazing. I learned from all of them, all of the amazing women that were here yesterday sharing their testimonies. And I'm here today ready to, like, all my days here.
One thing. Appy. I don't have apples up here. One thing I do want to point
learn
out.
a lot of great.
Sorry. Is that I looked up. Here, I'll bring this over here. This is. Hold on, Griff. Hang on. I'll get you more egg in a second. This is the mostpowerfulwomen2023.com. Now, it looks like they're holding another one of these. Where is the date? Oh, is this like an in-person thing? Oh, attend virtually or in person at Worry Studios. Is this like at his... Is this giant studio at his house? Does anybody know? Hold on, Griff. Wait. Be patient. Anyway, June 19th and 30th. Or, sorry, not 19th. That's a 2, Savannah. June 29th and 30th. So it looks like they're holding another one of these next month. But anyway, you can enroll right now for just $1,000. Pretty much. Oh, I'm quiet? Sorry. How's this? Is this better? My mic is kind of far away too. Sorry. Anyway. Oh, wait, whoa. Just $997 today, and then 2 payments of $1,150 to go to this thing. Pay in full now, and you'll only pay $3,000. Yeah, I know you need help. I'll cut it up for you, okay? Holy crap, though, you guys. Seriously? $3,000 to go to this shit. And if you bring a spouse or a partner, which could probably also mean... Oh, never mind. You must provide evidence of your qualifying relationship? Like a marriage license, I can see, but like how do you provide evidence of like if you're just like dating or something, you know? Wow. Right now is your chance to step up and take action. I cannot believe. Like, so this is obviously coming up in a few months, but like I'm pretty sure it's the same general conference. So everyone here must have paid about this amount to be here. Like, what in the world? Event only? Okay, a $5,000 value, a 2-day interactive live event led by Lisa Nichols. You know why it's probably so expensive is because if you guys haven't been here for the last 2 live streams, we'll see Lisa Nichols. She'll be here in a little bit. But, she was like on Oprah. She's like a motivational speaker, and she charges hundreds of thousands. Well, I think it was like between $80,000 and $100,000 for each speaking event. And then I wonder, because this thing is more than 1 day long, right? I think the one we're watching is 3-day. This one says 2 days. So I don't know. So I'm like, is that per day? Or is it like, I don't know. I have no idea. But she's here for all 3 days. So I'm like, did you charge $300,000? And it's like, no wonder you're like charging up the ass for these people to come here, because you hired the world's most expensive motivational speaker. This is a hidden swingers event. Stop on your right foot. Don't forget it. Anyway. Did you think that was funny? Did you like the fart sound? Ready? He likes the button because on my Stream Deck, look, I'll show you. Oh wait, that's not it. That's not it. Oh my god, where did my Stream Deck go? I just had it up. Hold on. It's like not even important. What the hell? Where is my Stream Deck? Whatever. I don't know where it went. It closed or something. But the button that I press on my Stream Deck for the fart sound has SpongeBob on it doing the imagination, except it says fart on it. So it's great. Double take 3 times. Exactly. Yeah, no, he likes the fart sound because when I press it, I have to press the SpongeBob button. Yeah, so. Right? Who is that? Who's that? SpongeBob? Griffin, you're eating all my blueberries. Okay, anyway, so now that we have an understanding here that these people literally, every single person here probably paid thousands of dollars to be here, but also the other thing is too is that some of these people are VIPs, you know? So how much did they pay? I didn't even see VIP on here. For a virtual event? And what are we really learning here too? Because like we've all we've really learned, if you guys have been here through the last 2 streams, what did we really learn? Because for me, I'm like, we learned that trauma dumping makes sales and makes recruits. That's about it. So the red text is hurting your eyes. Yeah, they clearly didn't have a website designer to do this. They probably did it on their own. Lo-fi beef, send a photo of you and your partner in bed, right? Like, is that enough evidence for you? That's so weird. Anyway, oh, hi, Sam. I hope you're doing well. Okay, I'm gonna press play and keep eating here, but, wow!
I told everybody I'm not moving from here. I have all day. This is the best Saturday I'm gonna spend, and I'm all ready to learn and to be here. Thank you so much.
Beautiful. And tell me your first name.
New Yorkese.
New Yorkese. Thank you, New
It's
Yorkese.
a little bit like it's New Yorkese. In English, they understand New Yorkese.
New Yorkese.
Of New York.
And where are you tuning in from?
Oh, hi, Tanya.
I'm sorry?
Where are you tuning in from?
Miami. Miami, Florida.
Wonderful, wonderful. Give her a love. Give her some round of applause.
Sorry. Hey.
Scream, Missy, we heard from you yesterday. You raised your hand frantically, so here you are back on the screen. Please share with us your takeaway from yesterday.
Thank you. This is my first year attending this awesome, amazing event. My takeaway is just hearing the amazing stories that people were telling. And another takeaway was just how meaningful it is to be able to, learn from Lisa on how she was saying to tell your story. And, I am going to be telling my story more because my story means a lot to me. And basically what it is to tell my story more. That was my big takeaway from yesterday.
And what do you think the benefit will be to the world by telling your story, Missy?
Man, my benefit from the world, they are going to hear how much of a miracle I am, and they are going to be blown away.
I kind of feel bad for this lady, because I don't know, I feel like she's taking this, really, really seriously, but she's clearly gone through some shit, and she's like, what I've learned from boating school is I need to share my story. Yeah, see, even the people who are here and taking notes and being like, what am I learning from, oh, yep, that's a strawberry. What am I learning from this 3-day-long conference? Tell my story. Because that's really what it comes down to at this point. That's basically all we've all learned. So, so yeah, I'm glad that she's coming out and being like, I learned to tell my story. Yup. So did the rest of us. Wait, update on what, Nora? I don't know. Benefit to the world, that's a bold statement. Right, I mean, your story better be fucking impactful. But see, that's the other thing, too, is that, you cannot sit here and try to tell people that they all have a story to tell. What? The world is gonna benefit from you telling your story. Unless you have, a really unique story. More egg for you. Then what? It's gonna be a story we've all heard before, right? Honestly, if you're not that interesting of a person, if you don't have, any interesting stories to tell, and most of these people, well, I don't want to say most of them, but so many of them are I don't know, I was raised in a middle-class family, my daddy sent me to college and paid for all my college, and then I decided, instead of using the degree that my daddy paid for, to just join network marketing instead. And my daddy paid for all that too. You know what I mean? No one wants to hear that story.
Egg?
Yeah, okay, well, press play and you can have more egg. I know, eggs are so good, huh? You need to tell Sissy she needs to like eggs.
Beautiful. Miracle resilience.
No,
Give her
thanks.
some love, y'all. Yes, Missy. Beautiful.
Can we not? Is she wearing paparazzi earrings?
Speaker Paulina Landino.
Those are bad,
And
right?
how many of you want to learn how to recruit better, to duplicate yourself, to increase your team while you serve the world, to increase your income? And so duplication in network marketing is super, super key. And she's a
serve the world to increase your income. Like, I think, like in theory, that would be a good concept. Like serving the world, doing good. Yes, egg. Doing good things for the world should increase your income. But are they really? No. What they're doing is trauma dumping on people and making them feel sorry for them, and then they join their team. Yep.
master at it. And so Paulina Landino and her husband Samer, originally from Venezuela, owned successful restaurants in Venezuela.
Yeah, Eve, duplicate yourself is one thing that I think that Lisa Nichols chick was saying. And then she was going on about superpowers. I'm like, okay, so like it sounds to me like you want people to clone themselves. I don't think they can do that. I know, like, literally that's not what she's saying, but that's what it sounds like.
For 14
Clones, Eve, exactly.
years. And before they moved to the U.S., they were intending on opening up a few more. But when they discovered network marketing, they quickly recognized how scalable.
Sorry, this has nothing to do with anything, but no, we ate all the eggs. Look, Griffin took a bite of the bottom of all of my strawberries. Well, I have one more that he hasn't bit yet, but really? You're supposed to eat the whole thing, dude. Sparrow? Hi.
I want to give
SpongeBob? Thank you. Thanks, Bear.
The businesses. And the economic model made sense to them, and it would bring more higher profits than a retail restaurant. And so, and operating costs were low. I mean, to operate a restaurant is a lot of money, and you don't get to count on the amount of people that walk in the doors. And so, after just 2 years in the profession, they sold all their restaurants and turned their focus to developing their team, which includes multiple 7-figure earners.
So, the lady who's about to speak, her and her husband owned like a very successful chain of restaurants in Venezuela. And they decided to shut them all down, probably sell all the businesses, right? Make a good chunk of money, and then put it all into network marketing? I mean, clearly it worked out for them, but those people came from money. They made money in like a traditional way. They had their own actual businesses, and then they sold all the, they're like, you know what? I'd rather make a lot of money by scamming people. And they're in Venezuela, so like I don't really know how MLMs work out there, but I can't imagine it's much better, right?
So without further ado, please welcome to the virtual stage, Paulina Landino.
Why? No, ma'am, please. Okay. Damn, she's so pretty.
Wow, what a big
I want
honor
her
to
lip
be
shape.
here.
Is that weird?
Thank you very much, Marina and Eric, for this big opportunity to participate in this powerful event that has taught me a lot in my 5 years of career in network marketing.
Only 5 years.
This space for me, honestly, is a dream come true. So I want to also...
Oh, they moved to the U.S., Quinlan?
You have
that
to
makes
be
sense.
You have to believe.
So they
you
are
have
like
to
legit scammers.
Every single day work for your dreams, because the dreams honestly come true. So I'm very excited right now.
Someone in the chat mentioned, and just to put this out there for everybody too, the music situation is so loud. That's not on my end, and I'm trying to catch it before it happens, but I can't tell the future. I don't know what's about to happen at any given time. So when it does show up, it's very loud because their audio levels, whoever is running the audio on this shit is not very good at what they do. So there's that. Oh, I've had top chat up this whole time. I need to see live chat so I can see everybody. Did you guys know? I knew this, but apparently a lot of people didn't know this, and I think I saw this from, was it DC's stream? She was talking about So there's two options on a YouTube live stream chat. And I think it automatically, like, the default is top chat. So it doesn't show everybody's messages. You need to click that and go to live chat so you can see everything that everyone sends. If you didn't know that was a thing, you've been missing out because live chat's where it's at. Anyway, just wanted to put that out there just in case people didn't know. Play.
Because we began in this industry about 5 years ago. And our first event in GoPro, I couldn't assist at that time on 2018, I think.
Oh my God.
husband went there to Las Vegas in the event
That
of the
getting louder just now was not
Grand,
me.
I think it
That
was.
them.
At that time, we were winning $2,000 a month, and we couldn't afford for both. So he traveled, he bring all the information.
I know that was like a translation error because clearly English isn't her first language, but she was like, we were only winning $2,000 a month, which is funny because it plays into the whole like MLM being similar to like a gambling addiction, you know? Only winning like, because that's kind of what it is, right? I personally believe that joining an MLM, you're really just eating all my blueberries. He's shoving them all in his mouth. I've had like 3 blueberries. I had a whole handful on this plate. This is 3rd breakfast for him. He's a hobbit baby. Anyway, sorry. We can press play. I forgot what she was saying, so whatever.
He brings some videos, some notes, some, all the information shared with me. And we set a goal. That goal is that we need to go on the next year. We're going to go winning 10.
That's what I was going for, Quinlan. Yes, thank you for reminding me. MLMs are pay to win. They absolutely are. You have to spend money to make money.
Times more. And you know what? That come through. Behind all that information, we apply the information, we take a lot of action, and 2019, it was my first event in Las Vegas with GoPro. And after that, we begin to apply all that information.
You guys like how the moment all of my food was gone, Griffin's like, okay, bye. What am I, chopped liver?
Take that action, and believe me, the information that you can have in this kind of spaces is very, very powerful. Last year, we achieved also our dream to be in to win the $1 million Hall of Fame, and to be in the private group of Eric Marina of Mastermind. And believe me, you need to be here. You need to achieve all our goals. And it's an honor to have the opportunity to talk to you about the duplication.
This lady was not on Oprah. No, Lisa
this is,
Nichols
for me,
was.
this
She'll
is
be
the
up
magic
after
in my
her,
business.
I think.
I'm
After
coming,
this lady.
as you listen right now, I'm coming from Venezuela. I live right now in Miami. I have 38 years right now, 2 kids, and well, I couldn't assist to Las Vegas because, surprise, I'm waiting another one.
Pregnancy announcement!
In the airplane, so that's why I'm here in Miami. I couldn't be with you in Las Vegas, but thank you for giving this opportunity to me to do it by Zoom. So over this 5 years, this is one of my favorite topics to talk and to teach my team. Look at this. I call the duplication, that is an art of replicating your success actions. And listen this.
Laura,
It's the
thanks for
art
renewing your
of
membership.
Replicating your success action. And how we can duplicate, how we can duplicate all this information every single day in the team. In network marketing is the process to teaching and training your team members your success action and results. It's not about cloning yourself to make everybody making everybody do the exactly same like you. No, it's not about that. You need to create leaders as superstars, even better than you. That's a goal.
These people have way too much ego to try to make somebody else be more successful than them. Really? The whole thing about network marketing is that they're all so fucking selfish, right? They're so selfish that they think they're so important that they need to be the center of attention, the ruler of the world. So it's kind of weird to me that she's just like, yeah, you need to develop more leaders on your team that are gonna be better than you. Huh? What are you talking about? Pop-Tart?
SpongeBob.
Oh, SpongeBob. Did he throw it downstairs?
Yeah.
Griffin, go downstairs and get SpongeBob. Go on. Kids, am I right?
That's a goal that you have to create in your mind to have a successful
Oh, yes, please like the
duplication
stream.
in your team. So think about this. Today, you want to create a worldwide team in a short amount of time, right? Because you don't want to work like 40 years or 50 years to have a correct duplication. You want to create a worldwide team or where your company can work or can develop the business in a short amount of time. So perfect, we can do this. The reality is that you as leader cannot be in 5 cities. You cannot be in 5 events at the same time. So,
Well, then why don't you just get that superpower that Lisa was talking about and literally duplicate yourself? Just clone yourself. Just find out that your superpower is that you can clone yourself, and then you just do it. Come on, then you can be in 5 different places at the same time. Isn't that what Lisa said? That's what I learned in boating school yesterday.
that's the goal. How can we duplicate my information or my actions in my team? In network marketing, the goal
Pop-Tarts
is to
down
create many superstars in your team. So this is going to be your goal. Create a lot of leaders that can be even better than you. That is your new mission as leader. You develop new leaders who together, listen this, who together build them.
No, ma'am, I'm not listening. I'm trying to get Pop-Tart on my lap. This is more important. I have priorities, okay?
You must be aware that it's a learning process. Today you can begin a learning process where the mistakes is gonna happen. Everybody's gonna do mistakes every single day, but from the process,
We got
they
Pop-Tart.
will learn and grow forever. And that's what everybody wants in their organization. I will share with you 3 steps that were very powerful and helped me a lot to grow my organization as worldwide. Is right now more than 30 countries.
She's not purring. She's mad
We
at
have
me.
right now in just 5 years. So who wants that? Let me see in the chat. Drop a number 7 in the chat. Who wants to build a big organization and achieve all your goals? So number 1, this is the most powerful information that I can share with you tonight. Today.
Okay. She's
Not
mad at
tonight,
me.
It's today. So number 1, the system. You need a system for all your team worldwide to understand.
Some guy doesn't have a muffler on his car outside.
What
Sorry.
to do with the prospect, with the closings, with the presentations, with the products, with the services, with the promotions. You need a system where everybody can get the information every single day. You need to provide your team
Every single day. Where's the time freedom? You have to, you as a leader have to provide information for everybody every single day. So you're working every single day to provide information to your team, and your team needs to show up and receive that information. You all are working every single day. Where is all that time freedom?
every single tools that they are going to need, where they can leverage themselves and become duplicated leaders of what you know today.
The other thing is too is that like YouTube videos is on this list, and most of these people, like as a YouTuber myself and someone who is constantly looking for more content, YouTube isn't where it's at. Like, I almost never find stuff on YouTube. So, like, maybe they're making YouTube videos and just unlisting them and then sending them out to people. But then at that point, it's like, why don't you just, like, make a private Facebook group and just, you know, do it that way. This makes no sense. No one's making YouTube videos, dude. Like, there are not very many good YouTube videos about, like, MLM stuff, you know? I've looked.
So that is
There's a
that is the
few,
goal.
but not many.
Provide all the team many kind of tools, because when you are pretty new in the business, you don't know anything. You came here, you came to the business, you sign up in the business just to win money, or
To win money.
one vision. You need more money, you need whatever you need to get a result.
I like how she just had to struggle to think of one other thing that network marketing can provide besides money. She's like, I don't know, if you need money, if you need all the things. So money. The one thing on your mind is money, right? That's just what it is. Cute. Really good look. Yeah, you're really genuine.
But that person that joined to your business didn't know anything. And you as leader need to...
Andy's Web, you've been getting a lot of MLM YouTube video recommendations. Shit, send them my way if you find them, because I almost never find them. The only time I ever get, like, good ones... Well, okay, so, like, good ones, right? They're always, like, unlisted links that, like, someone who is infiltrating someone else's private Facebook group found or something. DC! Hi! Thank you for the super chat. Happy Sunday, Savannah and live chat. Slurching and crafting while listening. Okay, DC, I've heard you say the term slurching a lot, and I don't know what that means. Can you please describe for us and the chat what slurching means so I can have that clarification, so now when I hear you say it, I won't be so confused. Thank you, love you, happy Sunday. Thank you so much for being here, friend. I appreciate you.
provide those tools. I want to ask you something, and you can tell me in
Slouching
the
and
chat
lurking.
if
Okay, like, that's relevant as fuck. Because, like, you just reminded me I need to, like, sit up straight. I need my back brace that helps me sit up straight. I love that.
you agree with this. Do you want to do you want to be the leader
I
that
love that,
provides
DC. That's so funny.
the fish to your team? Or you want to be the leaders that teach your leader how to fish? Those are two different things.
Is this an MLM for fishing now? You know how, like, fucking iGenius, like, teaches you how to invest in crypto and Forex and stuff like that? What if there was an MLM that taught you how to fish? And then, like, this is stupid. Every fish that someone on your team catches, you get a kickback. You know how, like, I don't know where I was watching. Oh, I think it was on, like, Instagram, because I follow a lot of Instagram accounts of people, like, well, I mean, it's usually like a deep, like an ocean Instagram, because I'm, like, fascinated by, like, deep ocean and stuff like that, because it's, like, super unexplored. But every once in a while, there'll be, like, a video that pops up of someone catching, like, a giant fucking fish, like a tuna or something, because apparently those fish are, like, really, really big. And then I'll go and I'll read the comments, and they're just like, oh yeah, they'll sell that fish for $15,000. And I'm like, what the fuck? It's wild, dude. I mean, because you can get, like, a lot of meat off of, like, those premium fish like that. Hi, Pippi. Pippi's here. See, I don't have to, like, bribe Pippi to come onto my lap. That's, like, Pop-Tart wants to be pet on her own terms, and Pippi's just like, yeah, whatever. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by DC in the chat, because your name is Blue to me. So, like, everyone... So, like, I keep seeing a blue, like, it just catches my eye every time. So, Pippi, you're purring. Oh, that's so nice. Anyway, yeah. A fishing MLM would have me rolling. But that's what I'm saying, though. Like, if you can catch a tuna, like a giant... Pippi, are you okay? You good? She's a little senile. She just turned 14, right? Are you 14? Yeah. Pippi's 14. She an old lady. But, like, if you could sell a tuna for $15,000 and, like, someone in your downline catches a $15,000 tuna, and then you get, like, a 10% kickback from it. Whoa. Who's gonna start that MLM? Like those deadliest catch people. They start their own crab fishing MLM. Someone's gonna do it now. I better get a kickback for that. Even though I don't agree with MLMs, it was my idea. Damn it! Give me my money.
Write me your answer in the chat. Of course, you need to teach your team how to fish. So right now is the time to share all the information. The system needs to be magic. The
this
system
isn't
needs to
Pop-Tart,
be
this is
simple,
Pippi.
magic, and duplicable.
This is my old lady.
Simple, where everybody, or the things that everybody can do.
Quickly, thank you for the super chat. Black cat supremacy, my favorite kind of catto. Thanks for showing up, Pippi. She always shows up. It sucks because, like, I'm allergic to Pippi, like, really bad. I'm allergic to black cats, apparently. Jane, thank you for the super chat. First time live viewer, thanks for all you do. I've been binging all your videos and watching your little boy grow up in the background. Such a cutie. Pippi is cute, but Pop-Tart has my heart. Happy Sunday. Thank you so much. That's so kind, friend. I love that. Yeah, all my cats have my heart. You guys know I have a third cat, right? It's Itty Bitty Big Fat Kitty. We named her Itty Bitty, and she ended up being the fattest and biggest cat of all three of my cats. And then she doesn't really show up here because she's lazy. Yep, she's not here. No, she's never here. She's probably sleeping on Sparrow's bed because that's just what she does all day. So, Itty would have your guys' heart too if she showed up enough. She's on my Instagram a lot. I post because like she'll come snuggle with me in my bed or something like that. But anyway,
Magical, everybody does things that everybody does, and when everybody do that, the results are gonna be amazing.
wait, but she was sorry. I feel like I'm pausing so much, but she was just saying like a few minutes ago that this isn't about duplicating so that everyone is doing the same thing that you're doing. But she literally just said the results are going to be amazing if everybody's doing the same thing. I just what? Dude, there's a lot of people in the chat who didn't know I had a third cat. Yeah, no, Itty's amazing. Do I need to go find her? I can press play and go find her and show you guys her. She's really cute, but she's like lazy and fat and fluffy. She's a hairy kitty. Okay, I'll go find Itty. There's like 3 places she's always at, so I'll probably find her if I go down. No, it's not her nickname. Her name is Itty, but then I guess the nickname is Itty Bitty Big Fat Kid. You found her? Yeah. Okay, I'll come down and get her. What? Jacket. She's on your jacket. Okay, she's chilling downstairs. I'll go get her, guys. Don't you worry.
Duplicable, everybody have to do that to get the results, but it has to be fun. You have to do things that have to be fun while you are doing that. So, for example, these are some information that it can be useful for you. You can create videos posted in YouTube, use Facebook fan page for your team, and do videos that show you or show the team how to use basic abilities, how to use or how to or information about the compensation plan of your company. Also, short presentations. You need to post in your YouTube, in your Facebook, short presentations where the new ones can use it.
She's
to
drooling.
give information for the prospect or for the new ones outside. So those videos need to be very, very powerful. Short information, short videos with presentation, abilities, compensation plan, how to use product, how to use service, how to subscribe someone, how to use your products. When you can use these kind of videos to give the information to all your team, your business, believe me, is going to change. Because you cannot be explaining every single day with all your team, with 1, 2, 3, 100, 1,000 people. You cannot be every single day with all of them doing presentation, showing them abilities, showing them the compensation plan. So the fastest
she's great
way that you can share all the information is post a lot of videos.
She's one of those cats that you could just like do whatever with and she doesn't care. She just flops around and she's like, okay, I'll go with it.
And they will learn about in YouTube, in Facebook, create manuals, create guides, PDF guides, where you put all the information. You share that by Telegram, by WhatsApp, or any social media that you use.
Well, okay, sorry. Like, I know I've been like really distracted because like cats and babies and stuff, but like, okay, so I'm looking at oh yes, you rub on that microphone. Sorry if that sounds weird, or like loud and obnoxious. Okay, so on this PowerPoint slide, there it says daily daily Zooms and calls at the same hours every day. Again, where is the time freedom? Do you get to take a vacation from that, or are you're obligated to every single day put on a Zoom call? It says daily Zooms and calls. Like, what? More than one? You know? What is happening? Where is the time freedom for the putty tat? My first time catching a live and seeing all 3 cats. Gotta celebrate it. Thanks again. I'm glad you guys like my cats. I like my cats too. I would have all of the cats if I could. One of my close friends, like, posted an Instagram story a few weeks ago that was just like, I found this litter of kittens and I literally asked my husband if we could get one. And he's like, absolutely not. And listen, are my cats destroying my house? Does Itty pee on my laundry if I leave it on the floor? Yeah. But that's my fault for leaving it on the floor. You know? It's my fault. So, like, if I stop leaving my clothes on the floor while I'm waiting to do laundry, can I get another cat? He's gonna say no. Cat food's expensive these days, and the litter box situation with 3 cats is a lot. But I just love cats so much.
That is like a new member.
There's so much hair on me.
A new member. Number 1, they have to see this video. Number 2, they have to do the list. Number 3, they have to learn about this. So this kind of guides or manuals are gonna help your team to grow a lot. Everybody's gonna do the same. Everybody's gonna duplicate the same information. Everybody's going to share even the same information. And you know what? The numbers are gonna be amazing.
But she literally said right before this that this isn't about duplicating, like making a clone of yourself. But now she's just like, oh yeah, make sure everyone on your team is doing the same thing. And then, like, if you have a big team, then you have a lot of people who can't really have, like, overlap, you know? Elizabeth, thank you for the super chat. Hi, that lady makes no sense. Hard agree. Yeah, no, she definitely isn't making any sense. Oh, no, Pop-Tart. Wait. Oh, God, Pop-Tart's right behind me and she's gonna throw up. Oh, Pop-Tart. She's always gotta get one good puke out every day. Cats, am I right?
Believe me.
Oh, she's going for it.
Now, another thing that I learned from the past GoPro.
That's kind of the reason why my husband won't let me get another cat.
Because they throw up. Is the boards. I remember that I learned in December about this board. I came to Miami. We applied with the leaders. We like fix all these boards to all our team, and we have been using this, and it's so powerful. So my recommendation today: use this kind of apps also that can duplicate all the information with your team in just one app that everybody can share.
Are you going to tell us what the app is?
Need to have weekly presentations.
Nora, thank you for the super chat. Had a breakup yesterday with my partner of 2 years. This live is the first thing to make me distracted. Thank you. Also, what MLM is this? I'm so sorry to hear about that, Nora. This is not an MLM. This is actually, I haven't even said this whole stream yet. This is the Most Powerful Women of Network Marketing conference that went on a few weeks ago, put on by Eric Worre's wife, Marina Worre, I think is her name. So yeah, it's just a bunch of really successful women network marketers trauma dumping and telling us how to effectively grow our network marketing business by also trauma dumping and apparently cloning yourself. So yeah. Anyway, I hope you're having a better day now at this moment, and you can just kind of chill and forget about all the dumb stuff.
Like personally, we can play presentations. For example, right here in Miami, we developed the business with presentation on Tuesday and Fridays. So every single Tuesday and Friday, all the team in Miami knows that we have presentation for their prospect, and we are going to help them to sign up their new customers. So
2 times a week, like how? Oh my God, how much new information can there possibly be to be able to have like little mini get-together conferences for your entire Miami team 2 times a week? Do they have to show up to that in person, or can they, I mean, I guess if it's in Miami, it's like you would probably be expected to show up because that's where she's at. Are we allowed to swear in the chat? Yeah, hell yeah. Just be careful if you guys are swearing in the chat, because sometimes YouTube, I don't know if I even have a moderator in here. I know DC was here. I need to assign, Tanya, I told you I'd let you be a moderator, so I'll add you. But yeah, so sometimes if you say bad words, it flags it and then it won't show up in the chat. And then like, if a mod's here, they can see it and approve it. So yeah. Oh, Quinlan's here. Okay, cool. Oh, and Eve. Okay. All right. Well, Tanya, I'll give you mod powers too, because I know I told you I was going to do that, and then I like never did it. And it wasn't on purpose. It's just because I forgot.
This is so powerful. This is so powerful when you have 1 or 2 live event presentations, your business is gonna grow. Also add some super Saturdays in your city to train your leaders. Your new leaders or your old leaders needs information, needs training. So give this kind of create
Tanya,
this kind of spaces for them where they can share with you, where they can get a lot of information and run. Daily Zooms. Listen this. This have been our powerful secret. I'm gonna share you my powerful secret to grow the business globally, because we use a system we use Zooms as a daily system with many kind of calls at the same hours, every single day. So a system is many Zooms that like this. I'm gonna share you, yes, like this. In that Zooms, every single day at the same hours, we connect all the teams, all the prospects, everyone connects at the same Zoom globally, and everybody can have the same information. For example, first time 30 minutes of mentally training. Presentation,
like mindset training,
time, for example. Then presentation in Latin America or USA time. And then a leadership training every single day for whole the team.
And you have to, like, if you are on this team, you're expected to show up, period. That's it. Like, that's it, dude. Isn't that wild? And if you don't show up, you're not taking your business seriously enough. But hey, join network marketing so you can have time freedom. Like, even these people who are so successful, like, I don't know how much money this woman makes, but it's probably a shitload if Eric Worre let her speak as well, I guess not Eric Worre, Marina Worre, excuse me. But we all know that Eric is, like, overseeing all this shit, too. Yeah, if she's here on the stage speaking at the most powerful women of network marketing conference, you know she's making a lot of money. Okay, so at what cost, though? Like, where is your time freedom if you're doing this every day? Now, I understand that there are people here that obviously they're not the same people, so like, they must take, wait, so this is the 4th of May. So is it this one guy doing 4? Wait, are these all on the same day? 4 speakers on the same day? How are you supposed to make it? Like, this would be taking up your entire day. I'm sorry, what? For $3,000, I can get my ears pointed, right? Like with the little elf ears? Oh, cute. Yeah, no. $3,000. You're gonna want to spend that and show up to this conference. Yeah.
So in this way, you can grow globally. You're not going to grow only in your city. I'm in Miami. Imagine that I'm only assistant to the event in Miami. So I'm only going to grow right here in Miami. But how powerful can be create this kind of spaces in your team to grow globally? Many people says, oh, in my company, it don't exist this kind of spaces. Okay, perfect. In my company, neither. My company is completely in English and all my team is in Spanish. So we create these kind of spaces for our team. So maybe you cannot, you right now you don't have this kind of spaces. Perfect. Create it. You're not a tree. You have to move it. You have to create.
You're not a tree. You have to move.
Give to your team
That's funny.
all the tools that they can need every single day in order to have a big business as you want to have. So number two, the tip number two that I want to share with you today.
So her first tip was daily Zoom calls. Okay, what's tip number two?
I want to ask you, and let me open the chat to see and to read where I can read you. Okay. How long is your daily Zoom? Is in the chat. This is a good question. Our presentation is about 20 or 25 minutes. And our leadership training is about 30 or 45 minutes. It's short information, but the correct one in the right moment.
Every single day, though. And again, I pose the question, how is there this much new information that you can do this every single day? 20 to 30 minutes doesn't sound like a lot, but a lot of the times, like when I'm reacting to just like, instead, not like the MLM top fails videos or whatever, but like when I'm reacting to like just one longer form video and I have like an hour of like a finished video, the video I'm reacting to is usually, I don't know, 20, 25 minutes. Maybe less than that. And I usually end up cutting a lot of it out. Like, a lot can be said in 25 minutes, 30 minutes. And it's like you're doing this every day. Excuse me. Like, how do you find the time?
So this is perfect, a perfect time. So say this. I want to ask you something. What strategy are you using right now to grow? What strategy are you using right now to grow? And it's a question that when
Oh, look, strategies. Number one, up at the top here, be a product of your product. What's that? Oh, so you have to spend money on the products that you're selling, that your company sells. And God forbid you're in a company like Amway or Arbonne or I don't know what other companies have like a shitload of products. Melaleuca. God forbid you're in any of those companies, because you will be replacing everything in your life and it will cost you thousands of dollars. But your upline's going to tell you you need to do it because here we go. Number one strategy here, be a product of the product. How are you going to sell anything? How are you going to sell these products to people if you don't use them yourself and you don't have a personal experience? So if you want to sell the product, you better buy it yourself. Use it. Show people how it helps you. It's only going to cost you thousands of dollars. It's okay. Open a new credit card. Hey. It's absolutely wild. And we say this shit all the time, but they're just like, no, you don't ever have to spend money in our company once you pay for the starter kit. It's like, yeah, sure. Like in theory, you don't have to, but you will be heavily pushed to do so. They will be breathing down your neck. Your upline will be breathing down your neck, telling you you're not doing enough. If you're not growing, guess what you got to do? You got to go buy more product. You got to try more product. Make more posts about more products. That's it.
I did it to myself. It's like, okay, let's see.
Are you guys just talking about trees in the chat?
What strategy I'm using right now? Because you need a strategy today. You need a plan how to grow. So I'm asking you something. Do you want the people that start with you today have results, you want them to duplicate and to be a leaders for your organization? Of course you want. Of course you want everybody to have results. Of course you want everybody get duplication on their team. So strategy number one that I want to share with you is that they need to use the products. If you want someone to have duplication in your team, they need to believe in the products. They need to believe in your services. They need to know what is good and what is bad about your service or your product. Because
what is bad? I thought there's nothing ever. I thought these products were so life-changing and so amazing. Every single one of them. She's like, they need to know what's good and bad about your products. It's probably not very good salesmanship if you are like, and it's also not very ethical or moral either. If you know about a product that you don't even think is good and you're still going to push it and sell it anyway just to make some bucks, make some recruits, build your team, even if you don't like the product, that's fucked up. Sorry. And that is one of the things that I'm always talking about, where I'm saying, like, you have to be a certain kind of person to be successful in an MLM. So not only do you have to not care about the people you're recruiting, like as far as their financial and like emotional, their like all those things, their relationships with other people outside of the company. Yeah, you don't give a shit about any of that. It's just what grows you, right? You also like can't give a shit about what it is you're selling. As someone who has tried many MLM products at this point, I can tell you that some are good. All right. Yeah, there's never a bad product. Yeah, if you ask all these people, they will never say that any of their products are bad. Of course not. Because then why would anyone buy from you? And why would anyone give, like, MLM products are so fucking expensive. Like, why would people shell out the money for them if, if they suck? If they know that you don't like them. Yeah, so you also have to just, like, not give a shit about what it is you're selling. You say whatever you need to say to make the sale, even if it's not true. Most people, once you get to that crossroad, right? You get to this crossroad and you go, if I want to be any more successful than I am right now, I got to start selling products that I don't believe in. Because truly, I can put on a front and say I believe in them, but like deep down in my heart, I really don't. I actually hate this product. It sucks. Like, I don't know, take the fucking keto coffee from It Works or whatever. I've never drank it. Someone sent it to me while I was pregnant with Griffin. I was like secretly pregnant, so like I wasn't gonna ingest it, but I did sniff it, and I could tell you it smells like straight dirt, like soil, right? It's like, it does not smell like coffee, and that's part of the reason why I never ingested it as a pregnant person. I'm just like, nope, this doesn't smell right. But then meanwhile, you have all these people like, they'll sell it anyway, even though it tastes like shit, you know? To me, and I think to most like good people on this planet, they'd be like, I can't sell this to people I care about. This is shit. This sucks. You know? Anyway.
Nobody can sell anything without belief. So the first thing that you need to connect with that new leader or with that new people in your organization is believe
Throw back to
in
boom.
your
Yep.
product. Believe in your service. Imagine this. Draw a straight line as you have it in the picture. Draw a straight line, and every single step that...
What the fuck is going on with Deb up here? Sorry, I just like got distracted by what Deb is doing. It's like a wild camera up here. Like, what is happening?
You're going to help them.
What is she doing?
Is
she okay?
Like, move forward to have the results. So, for example,
is she driving?
Today,
I'm pretty sure Deb is driving, you guys. Why the fuck do they do this? Why? Listen, I understand that you spent, or most likely spent, like a few $1,000 on this ticket. And so, like, no matter what's going on in your life, you're gonna try to listen to this. None of these people are okay. True. That's true. I mean, I can also imagine, though, that if you're spending thousands of dollars on a ticket to this thing, they gotta give you a replay, right? Is Deb in the wilderness? Yeah. It actually looked really pretty, huh? Deb wilding out. No, it looks like she's in a car. She's like, I spent $3,000 on a ticket to this thing. I'm gonna listen to it while I'm hunting turkeys.
Your new customer is in zero. They believe in the product. Or
She's like driving on a dirt road. She's like off-roading. Deb's like, yeah, I'm so serious about my business. I'm gonna drive my Jeep through the wilderness on a dirt road, bumpy as fuck, and also learn about how to boost my biz. There's no way she's paying attention.
Believe in the product. He knows the product. He has results about the product, and is one step forward.
I think she's in an ATV.
That same people,
what is happening?
You approached him to the.
It says RSX on the seat. Is that? I mean, I know that can't be like a car thing. Is it a golf cart? What the fuck is happening with Deb?
To the events, you approach him to the family or the team family that you have right now. You approach.
No, she's like
him
off-roading.
To the events and convention of your company is one step forward. He create a good experience in an event with the products, and
Deb.
he can share with all the people around, and it's one step forward.
She's not wearing a seatbelt either. Look at that.
Look at this. It's
No, look at
so
Deb. Oh no,
team members on their
Deb's
first
gone.
launch.
I was really invested in what Deb was doing.
You need to do that first launch in the way
In
that
Honda Integra. Okay, so what is that? Is that a regular car? Zoom in on Deb. The camera's more interesting. I know, she's gone now though. Sorry. Deb is living her best life. Do these people just realize they can just not have the video? No, because like if they turn off the video, then their uplines are gonna wonder if they even watched it, or if they just like showed up and pretended they were listening and they really weren't. But also like Deb could not argue that she was listening through any of this. At the very least, she wasn't looking at the PowerPoint or taking notes. And if she maybe that's why her camera was all like jumbly. She's like driving and writing notes and holding a phone at the same time. Like, what the hell?
have results and duplicate themselves. A new one cannot do it alone. Maybe you did it, but
Deb shows
it's
she
not
can do
used
this
to.
anywhere.
You need to help that new people in your business. Create a strategy that people can use the product, have the result, feel a part of the team, assist to the event, do their first launch, help him or she in the first step of the business. And that is one step forward, one step forward, one step forward. 85 the system, 85 the leaders, 85 the company owners, 85 everything that can help everyone to grow.
Isn't edify a word like, doesn't it have like biblical meaning or something like that? Maybe I'm thinking of another word. Hold on, I'm going to search up the definition. Define edify. Oh, maybe not. I mean, maybe it is in the Bible. Instruct or improve someone morally or intellectually. So, instruct the system to the leaders? No. Improve the system to the leaders? Rachel has edified their childhood with frequent readings from Bellick. What? Because I always thought of edify, like when I think of edify, I guess I think of like, for some reason I think of like a theological, like godly figures edified, or he edifies things, or I don't know why I'm thinking like biblically with that word. But anyway, I don't know. Someone probably knows what I'm trying to talk about. There's another driver. Oh my God, Barbara's driving too! See, but like when you spend this amount of money to join these conferences and stuff, it's like, you're like, I gotta get the most out of this, dude. Oh my God, it's wild. They use edify almost as deify. Oh, okay, yeah. See, that's what... okay, yeah, like a deity, right? Hi, Emily. Good morning. Edify comes up several times in one version of the Bible. It says to like edify your brothers and sisters in Christ or something. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah. But yeah, no, deify. Maybe that's what I'm like mixing it up with. Anyway, to me though, that sentence doesn't make sense. Edify the system to the leaders, and your team will know how to use it. Why don't you just say like, I don't know, present it, like teach? I don't know. Edify seems like a weird word search, or not word search, word choice. Very commonly used to discuss biblical or moral topics. Okay. She also means construct or build up. Are there other? I mean, I don't know. When I searched on it's from the Oxford Dictionary. There's only one definition: instruct or improve someone morally or intellectually. I don't know. Anyway, sorry.
Oh, edify the competition, the recognitions. This is very important because your company should have maybe a trip, a recognition, a diamond trip, or whatever rank trips, any recognition. And you have to edify those kind of promotions to duplicate your team, to make them grow, because those are free strategies that you use, make it work, and achieve the goals. So those every single step help your new
Sorry, BibleStudyTools.com says, edify, like on a biblical sense, to construct, build up, or establish. That would make a little bit more sense. Let us therefore follow after the things which make for peace, and things wherewith one may edify another. See, that's weird. Improve another. See, I guess that makes sense in that way. It's still, to me, it doesn't make sense in the way that this lady's trying to say it.
Customer, your new leader to go one step forward.
She froze. Out up. Okay.
When sign up in a network marketing company, have many goals. But the first one is earn more money. Get a better life.
Earn more money, get a better life. Like, again, and earlier she was trying to like give examples of like how, you know, building your network marketing business can like improve your life, and she's just like, you know, earn more money, everything else. It's like the only thing that is on this woman's mind and all of these other people's minds, to be honest, to be frank, is money. That's all these people care about. Period.
Achieve goals. So help them to achieve those kind of goals. No one's, I want to share this with you. No one grows by a chance.
That's false.
No one's hit the highest rank in your company by a chance. They grow by action. Everybody grow by actions.
I don't believe in that one bit. Well, let's see. In the MLM business, they all say timing is everything, right? And we know that. We know timing is everything because if you get into an MLM early, your chances of making it to the top are much higher. So you have to work a lot less hard to make it to the top of your company than people who join later. Like, period. Point blank, period. And that is growing by chance. And then like you take that chance and you're like, okay, so I was very lucky here, so let me just work this thing, right? Let's say YouTube, for example. Or even like Instagram, TikTok, whatever. So many creators just like get caught by the algorithm by chance. It's just lucky. It's luck. YouTube will be like, oh, or TikTok will be like, oh, this needs to be on a For You page. This needs to be on the front page. This needs to be on the recommended, whatever. And then, like, some people just by chance just wake up one day and suddenly they're an influencer, you know? That happens to a lot of people. Like, don't sit here and tell me that nobody grows by chance. No. Sometimes it is by chance. And in network marketing especially, I mean, I guess you could say, like, timing is everything. So, like, So you do have to take an action by joining the business, but the chances is whether or not you're growing or joining it at the right time. Like, come on. It's not, this is another example of they're like, well, you get what you put into it. Like, if you work hard, you're going to get more results. Not always. No, there are plenty of people in MLMs that work really, really hard and make it nowhere. So, shut up. Tanya, you got a promotion? Congratulations.
So what kind of action are you taking today for your business?
Yes, please like the stream if you haven't.
Are you taking today?
It helps me a lot.
To grow your team, to help them to believe in this amazing career as it is network marketing.
Is that another person in the car? Lene Jeffs?
Number 3 is a very powerful
there's another
tip
person in a car.
that I'm going to share with you today. Your level of energy is essential to grow and duplicate your team. And you can think like, what? My energy?
Dude, she's totally
Yes.
driving.
Your level of energy is essential to grow and duplicate your team. Who wants to work with a boring person? Who wants to work with a slow person? Let's work. Let's active our goals.
Can we not with the copyright music?
No, nobody wants to do that.
Was that planned? See, that kind of shit, I'm just like, who is doing the sound for this shit? Who is the soundboard guy? They're on top of it enough where, like, she starts, like, kind of being like, da, 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 for, like, 5 seconds, and the soundboard guy's like, I know the perfect song for this. Don't worry, be happy. Which is kind of ironic because, like, if you're, like, chill, you're gonna be more happy, right? The other thing about this, too, and, like, I've said this before, but I'm also, obviously, a loud and energetic person, unless I'm, like, in public or, like, you know, in social events, then I'm like, I don't want to be around any of you people. But, like, here in this situation, if I'm in my comfort zone, then I guess, you know, I like high energy, you know? When we find these Huns who are trying to train their team and they're just like, nah, like monotone, like kind of boring and difficult to listen to, yeah, okay, fine. I think there's cat hair stuck to my lip. Fine. There's, to me, I'm like, this doesn't inspire me or this doesn't hold my attention. But to other people, there are people who connect more with people like that. Like, there are plenty, like, so I know the first time that I ever covered Jessie Lee Ward, I remember being like, I like her loud energy. I like how passionate she is about what she's talking about. I like how kind of all over the place she is because, like, I can relate to that. But most of you guys are just like, I cannot stand her. I can't stand her voice. I can't stand her energy. I can't stand her personality. And to me, I'm like, I am more, I guess, intrigued by people who present themselves that way. But, like, to all those people who are like, I can't stand Jessie Lee Ward, maybe they would be more comfortable, like, if they were to ever join an MLM, they're going to want an upline who is, like, a normal-ass person, who just, like, isn't always la 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 all the time. I might like that, but not everybody does. You might want a chill upline. And, like, if you're in Young Living or something and they're always talking about, like, oh, our essential oils will, like, manage your stress and calm you down and, like, blah, blah, whatever. Or, I don't know, Amari, who's, like, the mental health MLM. It's like, you don't want a person who's just, like, all over the fucking place all the damn time. So maybe you want someone more chill, more slow-paced. Because fast-paced stresses some people out, you know? So it's wild to me. And there are plenty of people who are lower energy, like high up in Young Living and stuff. Like, I've seen it, dude. Like, how many freaking Zoom calls have we reacted to where maybe there's multiple speakers, but, like, some of them on there, a lot of people will be like, oh, she's super boring. And, like, I usually agree with people who say that. But, like, to some people, there's like, no, actually, this is, like, a nice, like, slower pace, and I can deal with this better. You guys know what I'm saying? I miss the Curb Your Enthusiasm frolic music. But, like, see that kind of stuff? Like, you could either operate on the Don't Worry, Be Happy music, or you can operate on the dun 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 dun. It's like, there are different kinds of people who, like, thrive on different kinds of energy. That's all I'm saying. I know that was kind of a long spiel, but I think you guys know what I'm talking about. It's just my left arm tattoo. Wait, which one is my left? This one. This is my left arm. Which one? My Edward Scissorhands? Thank you. I like him too. Or this one? What are you talking about? My whole arm is tattooed.
You need to have a high level energy.
Not always,
What
dude.
are you bringing to the team is what they are going to duplicate. So be sure that you have the correct energy every single day, every single event, every single Zoom. You need to create that kind of energy that everybody wants to share. Everybody wants to be with you.
No, because that turns some people off. Some people don't want to be around that shit.
In your events, everybody wants to be there. What do you bring to your team so that they want to be with you? This is so powerful. What you do bring to your team so they want to be with you. Why is that? Your energy, your feelings, your dreams, your vision. What is that magical kind of energy?
But you can be passionate about like your business or whatever without like having all this like untamed energy, you know?
That you can share with the team.
And you don't have to be happy every day, right?
I want to ask you my last question, and I'm gonna see in the chat the answers. Who's ready to duplicate today your team? Who's ready to grow your team? Who's ready to take action today?
Oh my God, not with the copyright music.
The action needs to take it today, not tomorrow, not on Monday when you finish the event. No, next week. No.
That was a weird little like soundbite.
We have the half, you have the half of your time in this year to achieve your goals. So who is really ready to take action? Who is ready to take or to reach your next level? Me, it says in the chat. Amazing, but you have to work right now. You have to work and take action right now.
Because I need your money right now. This is what the upline will say to their downlines. It's just like, oh, we had a bad sales. Like, I don't know, my commissions and my bonus checks are down. So you better start working right now so I can make more money. Which, I mean, technically, like, if people are finding success on their own, then they'll make more money too. But it's like, you know, ultimately the upline is also benefiting off of your success. So, yeah, of course they're going to say shit like this.
Create the system. Create the strategies that can be useful tools for your team. So I hope everybody understands this. This is so magical. This is so useful when you use it, when you use this kind of tool properly. So be ready to take action. Be ready to achieve your next level. Be ready to create many superstars, even better than you, in your team. So remember
Too much
this,
ego for that.
Your dreams are not negotiable. My name is Paula Landino. Thank you very much.
Oh, Lord. All right. Yes. All right, hold on. So after this lady, I'm going to speed the playback up a little bit. I just didn't want to do it with her because I felt like she was a little, because of her accent, was a little difficult to understand if we had her up too fast.
Give her some hearts. Yes, Paula, I hope you're looking at your hearts in chat. Some useful tips, and action cures everything. Get into action today. Offer what you have to offer and let people choose. So the next speaker, I don't even need an introduction for, but she's going to teach us how to be unforgettable. Let's take a look.
Joining us now is six-time best-selling author and world-renowned motivational speaker, Lisa Nichols.
Lisa's coming back, y'all.
Her life
Wow,
story
this is
is
loud,
a
sorry.
mind-boggling tale of profound human transformation. She was formerly broke and surviving only with the help of public aid, but this single mother learned her way to success and went from being on public assistance to running a multi-million-dollar public company.
I'm an average, ordinary woman who chose every day to make one more extraordinary decision.
What is happening? What was the one decision
I
she...
realized that I am my rescue. No.
What is the one decision that she made that made it successful? Did she ever tell us? She talks and talks and talks, but doesn't really tell us what exactly that singular decision was that she made.
No one else is my rescue. I am my rescue.
Okay, that was weird. It was like... Shit, sorry. Her message now touches the world. I don't consent to being touched like that, ma'am. That was weird because it was like from basically from rags to, and then it said like Wells Fargo. I was like, oh, so she started making money so she could like put money in a bank now? Is that what we're talking about? Because it also was like Dr. Phil, Oprah, and it's like Wells Fargo. What? That was weird. Or is I don't know. She probably like did like public speaking events for Wells Fargo or something. I don't fucking know. That's so weird. This is probably copyrighted. Motivating the masses. Wow. There she blows. Here she is. Oh my god. Come on, seriously? Hey, girl. Looking fly. Yes. Oh yeah, dance party, guys. Get it. Oh yeah, okay. It's all like sped up. What is that countdown for? Till lunch or something like that? Their lunch break? Okay, we get it. We get it.
Good
Stop
evening,
with the
wherever
hype.
you are around the world. Thank you for joining
Oh,
us.
is Deb
for day
back?
2. Are you ready?
She's all dancing.
So am I.
Woo.
Woo! Type in chat. I love you guys. Say big love, Lisa. Best woman, Lisa. I love you guys. I love you. I love you. I'm so excited. I could barely
Talk about
sleep last night, really.
parasocial.
I was like, I want to tell them this one. I want to show them this one. I was like, okay, wait, you got to just save some things. So can we agree this is going to be a journey, you guys? Like this is the beginning of a long journey together, yes? Where ladies, focus on my words and not my outfit. You guys?
Her outfit is cute.
I'm looking at you guys and they're like, look at her. I'm like, the words, right? And the guys think,
Oh my god. Oh damn, she's even got green shoes to match. Is green like supposed to be like empowering like wealthy I mean, green is the color of money, right? Is there like, because everyone's been wearing green, dude. Like so far today both speakers have worn green. Oh well, not that pinkly, I don't forget her name, but it looked like she was wearing paparazzi hoops, ugly as hell. Maybe she was in paparazzi, maybe that's why. No, is green like it's supposed to like make everyone wealthier? One of those energy I don't know, wealth energy enhancement colors.
dress for them, we dress for the ladies.
She's so money. Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm so excited. So yesterday we got started with some great purpose, content, reminders, awareness, possibility. Today we're gonna keep it going. I'm gonna ramp up a bit. Can I do that? Yeah. You're like, ramp up a bit. And yes, I got more stories for y'all.
Oh good. More trauma dumping.
How they fit in whatever you're doing. And there's a technique called the bridge. Don't worry about it now. For those of you who will take the journey with us, and today I'm going to invite you.
Then why'd you even bring it up?
There's a place where I'm going to give you more. You got to accept that invitation.
Oh, sorry, she's quiet. My bad.
Later. In that, I'll show you the bridge. And the bridge will allow you to do your stories anywhere in your message because your bridge connects back to your content. So people think the story doesn't fit. This story doesn't fit with this content. It doesn't have to. There's this way there's a way you can get to it. Does that make sense?
Basically, like, you can dump your trauma on people even if it has nothing to do with network marketing, with joining your team, with what you're selling. Even if your trauma, the skeletons in your closet, your baggage, if none of it has to do with what you're actually selling as a boss babe, don't worry about it. You're going to find a way to make it work.
So you never have to change the integrity of your story. But all that will show you. I got so much to show you. I got to tell you that my 28 years in the industry, I've begun to, I've amassed a lot of content. And right now, I just want to share the library of the secret sauce. They got me on Oprah.
We're all about to watch 28 years worth of content from this lady. Oh no, we're here forever.
They got me to Larry King. They got me to Dr. Phil. They got me to Steve Harvey. They got me to all of the major national medias.
That got me to Wells Fargo.
Africa, then got me to Slovenia. Then got me to Kyiv. Then got me it just kept happening.
Emily, this is Eric Worre's wife's convention, Most Powerful Women of Network Marketing.
It was the power of the content. It really was. And I'm excited to show you that because it is a superpower. But you have to remember
with the superpowers,
that it's not just in me, that it truly is in you. You got to know that first. You got it in you.
Yes. I got it in me.
You got it in you.
I got it in me.
You got it in you.
I got it in me.
You got it in you.
I got it in me.
That's dirty.
Yeah.
That's what it's about. Being really, really clear that with all the techniques that I'll teach you, the things that you'll see, the first thing you have to know is that you got it in you. That way everything can come out.
Yeah, Quinlan, actually, Marina Worry showed up at the end of day 1 for like a question and answer thing, and it was really, really boring and obnoxious and stupid. So like, I hope she doesn't do that at the end of every day, because at the very least, like, Lisa Nichols and some of these speakers are actually really interesting to listen to. Also, I like how Barbara said here in the chat, all in here, be ready to cry. Great. We love that. We love that manipulative shit. Bring on the manipulation, the emotional manipulation.
Right? So yummy. And that it's time to speak up. In a big, bold way. Say it, it's time to speak up. I love it when you're ready like that. Like today is the day where we literally become unapologetic.
Stock image.
Unapologetic. That we don't dim our light wondering, can they handle my light? How many of us have done that? Raise your hand if you've dimmed your light wondering if someone can handle your light. I see you guys. I see you in the room. I see all the hands up on the back wall. I see you. And
there are a lot of people here who think that their light shines a lot brighter than it does. I guarantee it. When you're part of all these like motivational speeches like all the time, the toxic positivity, the like be a light kind of shit, you start to kind of like convince yourself that you are like, you shine so bright, you are an absolute star, when really you're just a normal ass person most of the time. You know, it's like you don't have to dim your light. If your light is obnoxious, maybe. But I don't know. I feel like these people think way too highly of themselves. You know what I'm saying? That sounds fucked up, but it's kind of true.
Here's that time where it's like, no, I'm not going to dial down my light. I've done that, been there, done that. I'm going to just show you me. I'm going to show up and shine. And I'm going to trust that you can handle my shine. And if you can't handle my shine, I'm going to hope you brought some shades. Because I'm going to shine. And the only way you know and you value your shine is if you've dimmed your light. If you've ever dimmed your light to accommodate others, then you know how valuable your shine is. And when people say, Lisa, you walk in the room, you take up all the oxygen. I said, okay, well, I'm gonna come in with a little machine. You need some more oxygen? Because I've slid in a room easy before. But you got one job, and that is to live with radical authenticity. Yeah. Radical, say radical. Radical authenticity. And recognize that comparison, Benjamin Franklin says,
he says, what? What does Benjamin Franklin say?
Comparison is and will always be the thief of all your joy. And get this, the world does not need a watered down version of anybody else. And all you can give them is a watered down version of someone else. The world needs a fully actualized version of you.
Does it though? Listen, there are plenty of people in this world that I don't think anyone needs an actualized, shiny, bright version of, you know? Like take, I don't know, Jessie Lee Ward, for example. She's a lot. Sometimes people do need to be watered down, all right?
Version of you. The world needs, okay, hold on. Check out my earrings. The drip, the angle. All right, I gotta take them off.
Okay, I think we all thank you for that, man. 2 seconds of copyrighted music while she takes off an earring.
I'm gonna bring the glam and then I'm gonna adjust it for the technology. I got you guys. But I got my priorities in order. Bring it and then release a little bit of it. When you do a fully actualized version of you, you gift the world. Like when you do a fully actualized version of you, you are far more powerful than a watered down version of someone else. I told you yesterday that people.
But why can't you be a watered down version of yourself? How can anyone else make a watered down version of you if you can't even water down your own shine? What is she saying?
People told me for years, oh my God, you are the next Oprah. I was like, Oprah's already being done. But if you're interested, I do a damn good Lisa Nichols.
She would make a good
Oprah. I got her on lock. Whenever you're ready for her, let me know. And the more I stepped in now, I gotta tell you, I didn't start that way. I'd get on stage, and I kid you not, I'd have on a black suit, or a gray suit, or a navy blue suit. And I'd have my hair back in a tight ponytail. And I'd try to act like I was Bob Proctor, or Jack Canfield, and I hope that you didn't notice that I was different. Y'all know how much I failed at that? That I did a decent version. How many of us know, raise your hand if you know you're decent? when you present. You're decent. You get the job done. And because my C is someone else's A, watch out. How many of us know that? I know that on my worst day, I feel good to a lot of people, right? And so I could get by with doing this watered down version of them. Nothing about my individuality came out because I didn't want to seem too feminine, because I didn't want to get discounted as a woman. And I didn't want to seem too black because I didn't want to get discounted as a woman of color.
That's so sad.
So I was trying to be as white and as man as I could.
Yeah, fuck
I'm being
that.
honest. And I built a decent business, but I wasn't ever doing me. And so I was paying for the success that I was creating. Anybody know about that? I was paying a price. And I knew that I didn't want to keep doing this because it felt false. It was effective, but false. Hello, somebody. I came for you today.
Did she say hello, somebody?
And so you got one thing to understand. If you don't do you, you will never be done. You got one job to do you, one time to do you. When you came here on this planet, you have to come here to only do you.
What does that mean?
And if you leave here without doing you, and oh, by the way, a lot of people leave here without doing themselves. A lot of people.
A lot of?
I coach a lot of.
Shut up, Lisa. A lot of people. Wait, what did she said? They leave this world without doing themselves. I mean, you can blame purity culture for that. You know what I mean? Guys, I super have to pee. So I'm gonna let this keep playing, and I'm gonna run downstairs really, really fast and go pee, okay?
Executives, a lot of CEOs, a lot of wildly successful 9-figure, 10-figure income earners in their businesses. And they go, they haven't seen me yet, Lisa. I go, really? At 65, you haven't done you? I haven't done me. And now they feel like what? It's too late. So the first thing I gotta do is get them to go, no, if you're alive and you can hear my voice, it ain't too late. I don't care how many years are behind you. We got some good ones in front of us. So to do you, and you are through your stories, not the product, not the business, not your bank account balance, because someone else can do all of that, but no one can do your story. And you got one job: inspire people with your story. Your job is to inspire. Use your story as a platform. That beautiful sister who spoke earlier about the Charlie's Angel story, where are you, sis? I love you. I was in the back. I love you. And I said, that experience in my life can give you that kind of life, good. But I had to craft the story correctly to deliver it to my sister and to each one of you. And that's your job, to inspire others with your story. So take a look.
Wow. I believe we all have an excellence twin. Mine is Serena Williams. And why Serena Williams? Well, not only because we have the same birthday, but I also admire her because she is the epitome of athletic excellence. She has won the US Open, the Australian Open, the French Open, and of course, Wimbledon, which is the most prestigious tennis title in the sport. Well, for me, I'm like an academic athlete. I won at the bachelor's level, the master's level, the specialist level, and now I'm going up for my PhD, which is the most prestigious academic degree that you can get in the academic arena.
I'm back. I went pee.
Well, for athletes, you get to see their time in. You get to see their excellence being built.
This lady's muffly, huh? Did I miss anything? Let me know in the chat if I missed anything good, because suddenly we're on a new speaker. So anyway.
You see the sweat and you see all the muscle aches. But what about me? No one sees how I build up my excellence. No one sees that in the dark of the night that I'm reading book after book, article after article, and case study after case study. No one sees over the many nights that I'm up at 2 a.m., 4 a.m., trying to craft a research study that had never been done. But see, this wasn't just a regular research study. This wasn't just your typical mathematics dissertation. And I've been in battle with my chair, my coach, because of that. You see, she wanted me to do something simple, do something easy just to get it over with. But I believe easy is the enemy of excellence, and that's not in me. And because I refuse...
Did she say who lives, who dies, who tells the story? Because that's from Hamilton. Like, we're really going to be up here quoting Hamilton?
She dropped me.
She compared herself to Serena Williams?
Graduation. Now, if you know anything about that, you have to defend a dissertation before you can graduate. So what am I supposed to do? She thought I was going to quit, but I found another coach. I went back on, got my training muscles together. I kept writing, I kept researching, and I kept doing all the things, because to be excellent, it takes more time. And that's when people usually tap out.
Or Helena,
so
however you say that.
It's June 2015, and I get to show up at my
Sorry, Harper, I was peeing.
I'm sent to court, and I get ready. But then I get an email, I get a notice. Oh,
She said
can't
it's
move
her
forward unless you use
success
your own
twin.
coach,
Excuse
your dissertation
me.
chair. And it's either her or nothing. You mean the chick that dropped me? I got to use her? Yes. Wow. Now she stands between me and my PhD. The person that was once on my side as a coach is now across from me on the other side. And what do? Sarah, Nicole, Lisa? When your coach, your mentor, your upline becomes your opponent. You see, in
Her
academia,
background is giving me Kit
don't
Boga
use tennis
vibes.
balls.
If
We
anyone knows
use-
what I'm talking about.
We use the internet. That's it. We go over back and forth of the internet like that. We don't
Miguel
use a
does
racket.
look
We use our
concerned.
words because languages are superpower. So this whole battle takes place in cyberspace.
Is he the one who
And
was
so-
doing push-ups? There was like, I think it might be him. Like, we were watching him. I don't remember if it was last stream or the first stream, but he was just like getting really close to the camera. I'm like, I think he's doing push-ups. Why is he so close? Yeah. Hey, Miguel, back up.
It's been hours because now she has to catch up because she thought I had quit when that document was only 75 pages, but now it's 200 and something plus pages. So she has to catch up. So we're reading back and forth, back and forth. She makes a comment, I make a comment. Why did you use this study? And I'm sitting there and I'm trying to be respectful, but I'm pissed off.
I don't think he's working out
What do
right
you mean?
now.
And I try to do that as respectfully as possible. See, she wants to hurry up and she hopes that I secretly forfeit the game. Why? Because it's summer. And
I
the
did say
timeline
Kit
is already
Boga.
tight.
Her
She
background
wants
looks
to be on
like Kit
vacation
Boga.
at Club Med, and I just want to finish. Well, then she was like, okay, this chick is not giving up. So she pulls out her secret weapon. She was like, you know what? You're not going to get this study done in time anyway. And it's not like you have a job after graduation. So what's the rush? Seriously? Well, after that, I was like, well, maybe I give up. She hit an ace and the ball is out. She has the final say. So I'm done. I'm out for the count. I give up. But now look at my grandmother, who's been sitting there watching me from the side.
What is this
My
lady
biggest
talking
fan.
about?
She's telling me something unexpected. She's like, go to sleep. Go rest. Well, I listen
Oh,
to
yeah,
grandma's
it's definitely
wisdom,
green
and I
screen,
lay
yeah.
down and I go to sleep. And she rubs my back.
I'm just saying it looks fake. Who's rubbing her back? Her grandma? Yeah, no, so I said Kit Boga because, like, when he does his live streams, like, he plays different characters and he has, like, really, like, fake-looking backgrounds. Like, but, I mean, he does it on purpose to be funny, but, like, this lady's doing it seriously, like, to make it look like she's in some, like, rich New York City apartment or something. Like, is that what she's trying to do here? To me, it looks like, just, like, Kit Boga. Like a fake-ass Kit Boga background.
And next thing I know, it's been 15 hours that I've been asleep. And I wake up, and guess who's right there beside me? It's Grandma. She said, all right, I don't think it's out. And I want you to get up,
She
get
rubbed
yourself together.
Your grandma rubbed your back for 15 hours and didn't move? And then you woke up and she was still there? That is one dedicated ass grandma. Also, like, is your grandma okay?
And go to work because you got it in you. Because you see, that time when I was asleep, that intermission, that was time for me to get recentered and refocused. That was my time to go and root down so I can rise up because I know I got it in me.
Rise
so
up.
I prep,
More
I get back
Hamilton.
on the court, I open up that laptop, and I type this email with all due respect. And my hands are shaking and my heart is beating and I'm whispering to myself, I got it in me. And I tell her, I know this study like nobody else on this planet. And I am prepared to defend this dissertation with or without you.
There's
Now, I
another
haven't hit
lady in
sin
the
yet
car.
because I'm
Christina
nervous.
up here.
And no
Wait,
one
is that
gets
just a
to
picture? Oh, no,
define
it's the...
my greatness, and no one gets to
Nope. What was
set
that?
limits for me. But then I have to remember I have to coach myself. I'm like, okay, V, before you hit sin.
What the fuck is going on with Christina's camera? I think that's a picture. And then, like, she's using that picture as her green screen, and her camera keeps, like, picking her up doing shit. Who uses their own face as the green screen?
Remember, this is not the time to get in your head. This is not the time for you to be intimidated. And this is not the time
Are those her
for you to
legs?
be insecure. What I want you to do is go ahead
Her
and
feet?
hit sin.
What is
because
she-
this is your shot. This is your time to
This bitch put her own face as her green screen background and then, like, has her feet. Oh god, it's so stupid.
shine because I got it in me. And then I go ahead and press in.
She's all in
case
jail,
you're wondering,
yeah.
I am Dr. Renita Glenn White, your academic Grand Slam speaker, advocate, coach. And I hope you remember that you got it in you too.
As a different
So
story.
annoying.
And you'll see I'm going to bring to you people with very different stories so that you don't try to be a carbon copy of someone
Where's the
else's
lights?
story.
Oh, there you go.
You don't compare your story to someone else. I don't have life like
She's
you
just a
have.
shadow up
Of course
there.
you don't. You have yours. But your job is to find your story. And if you don't learn how to masterfully tell your story, it won't be told. And your story is no longer yours. It actually belongs to us.
I'm sorry, what? No, I'm pretty sure, like, your life experiences are yours and nobody else's, and nobody else gets to, like, tell your story. Excuse me? But I think it's really interesting that she's like, you have to, like, masterfully learn to tell your story, aka pull out all your trauma, script it, and, like, essentially, like, yeah, like, make because this is what she does, right? She's a motivational I was gonna say public speaker, but I guess, yeah, public speaker by trade, who charges a shitload of money to be able to even do this shit in the first place. And that's what she does. This is her job. She tells her story, but she's done it so many times that she has it, like, memorized, right? She has it masterfully written so that she can retell it over and over and over again in a way that manipulates people into having their heartstrings tugged on and feeling like they feel for her and, like, want to throw her a bone and be like, okay, fine, I'll join your team. Like, that's essentially, I mean, this lady is, as far as I understand, this Lisa Nichols lady is not in network marketing. She's just a motivational speaker, but she obviously, like, shows up at network marketing events to speak if people can pay enough for her to show up, which Eric Worre definitely can. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Did I lose money from the last stream due to the copyright claim? Maybe, like, a little bit, because I caught it pretty fast. It was really stupid, though. Yeah, if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, I talked about it a little bit, but basically, in the last video, YouTube found a 1-second clip of copyrighted material, because, like, I was trying really hard to, like, get it right before, you know, before it goes too long so that YouTube's algorithm doesn't, like, find it, but they did. They found 1 second of something that, like, got flagged in the system, and it was a 3-hour long live stream. It made it so that as long as that 1 second clip was in there, I was sharing revenue with whoever owned the clip of whatever it was that they found. A whole 3-hour long live stream because 1 second of copyrighted shit was found by YouTube's little system. It's not fucking wild and absolutely unfair. Like, I feel like YouTube absolutely needs to do something about it. Now, what happens is, like, YouTube actually lets you, after you've uploaded a video or, you know, a live stream replay or something, you can go back and, like, manually cut stuff out, and it gives you an option to, like, mute the segment. So there is, like, a 1 second gap somewhere in that live stream where it was flagged, and whoever owned the rights to that little 1 second got to share revenue with me for, I don't know how long it was, probably a few hours. Isn't it wild? Like, yeah, I'm not even fucking kidding. 1 singular second. Yeah, so I did click it out, and so now all the revenue is back to normal. So, like, I get the revenue from my 3-hour live stream. But I feel like YouTube really needs to step up and do something about that. Because if these, like, mega corporations are allowed to claim 3 hours worth of content for 1 second being used in their clip or in that video that they're claiming, that's not fair at all. Like, I'm glad I caught it when I did, but, like, if someone doesn't catch that, it's like it could go hours and hours and hours, and that company's making a shitload of money for nothing. Literally no reason. Isn't that wild? Yeah, but yeah, so I did clip it out. I get the feeling, I mean, I'm probably gonna have to do it again for this live stream too. There's plenty of copyrighted shit playing here and there. But yeah. So that's cool. I don't know exactly, like, how much, I mean, they did kind of recently come out with, like a more of a deeper dive analytics. Like, you can go in and, like, see, like, really detailed reports. I don't know if that kind of stuff is on there. Like, I don't know if I can see how much money someone made off of my content because one tiny clip of their content was found in my content, you know? So I don't know if there's a way to tell how much money I lost from that. But, I mean, I'm sure it wasn't a significant amount, really. But still.
You've already lived through it, but you can serve us with it. You can inspire us with it. And you don't have to know how to master your story.
It is fair use, Tanya. They just don't care.
No.
YouTube
today,
doesn't
all you need to
do anything about
is
it.
show up. All you need to do is speak up. All you need to do is make a bold decision to be non-negotiable.
What is
All
the
you have
bold
to do
decision?
is make sure that when the excuses come up later, that you defy the excuses. No, my certainty is greater than excuses. All you have to do is remember that your conviction and your convenience won't live on the same block ever, ever, ever. If you have a conviction about something, it has to at some point become inconveniencing. Because if it doesn't become inconveniencing and you choose it anyway, you'll never know that it's your conviction. Something that you kind of like.
That's confusing.
It's kind of important, but it's not really like major. The moment it gets hard, you'll drop it. It's like, oh, no, I'm not doing all that. You know how we've all been shopping. We've all seen that amazing blouse, that amazing jacket, that amazing dress. Like, oh my God, that is so cute. Oh no, it ain't that cute. We all did that. I know I've done it. Like, ooh, that is cute. For under $100, that's cute. That is not $300 cute. Right? I'm not convicted about it.
I don't think I've ever spent like anywhere near $100 on one piece of clothing. Like your privilege is showing, ma'am. Carly, thank you for joining.
But when you become convicted, you don't worry about the cost. Right. Say out loud, I'm not concerned with the cost.
This is exactly what I'm always talking about. This is, she put it a very good way. When you become convicted about something, like eventually it's going to make you quit, basically is what she's saying. And those convictions are what I'm talking about. She's like, I don't care about the cost. What is the cost? The cost is finances, your relationships, your social status within your existing network. Being successful in an MLM comes with costs, and those are the costs. She's saying you have to overcome those convictions, because those thoughts of being a good person, empathy, sympathy, all those things, caring about people who are in your lives, someone who's been there for you for 15 years, it's like they're suddenly like your relationship with them is a little rocky. That's a conviction. And she's basically saying like, you gotta let that shit go. And that's what I've been saying this whole time. Like, that's what it all comes down to. Those are convictions. And if you can't let go of those convictions, then you'll never be successful. And she's right. But those convictions are what keep people good people, right? The moment you let go of that shit, you're a selfish piece of shit. And now you can make all the money you want in network marketing. Great job. You did it.
I'm living in my conviction. I'm reading your lips. I'm not concerned with the cost. I'm living in my conviction.
Oh, Tanya, I saw that you put in the comment, or the, yeah, I guess the live chat, sorry, that's the word I was looking for. Thank you, Carly C, for becoming a member. That didn't show up for me. I didn't see it. That's weird. But then I look in I have like a mini feed, and then she's there. It says a minute ago. Wait, hold on. Oh, just kidding. I did say that. I did say Carly. Oh my God, I'm losing my goddamn mind. That was like 30 seconds ago, wasn't it? What the fuck? What is going on in my brain? Don't worry about me. I took my Adderall today too. What's happening? Do I need to take more? Oh no.
Because the reality is the price you pay is greater if you don't live in your conviction, right? But to remember that there is a system. There's a system to help you improve and even master storytelling. And I'm not saying my system is the only system. I am saying, though, that I searched and searched and searched for a system so I didn't have to create mine. I searched for years because I wanted to refer people. Because they were asking me, Lisa, show me how. And remember, I told you I didn't know how.
Okay, so she's like, I'm not saying my system is the only system, but like I looked for a system and I didn't find one. Okay, so if you looked and you didn't find one and you made one, then yours is the only system. Right?
I'm looking and looking as if I'm going to say, but I did some research for you and you can go here. And I couldn't find anything out there that kept your authenticity, kept your creativity, but gave you structure. And so I created the Valley. And the Valley is
God, you
the
made a
process
valley? That's
designed to help
impressive.
you create immediate connection, to help your audience immediately have a buy-in, right? And it's between you and your audience, because that's all you're supposed to do is create connection. And then you create value. Hi, I don't care what you know until I know that you care. Your audience doesn't care what you know until they know that you care.
But none of these people actually care,
that's the first thing to do, is I care about you. Stephen Covey says, seek first to understand, then to be understood. So many people, especially when we get a platform, especially when we become important, we get right in front of people and we say, here's what I'm committed to, and here's what I know. The first thing to do is to make the...
To make the what? To make the what? This isn't on my end. This is the video recording.
Why you now do what you do. The story does so much in it. A great story shows your resiliency. It shows your perseverance. It shows some struggle. I'm going to show you the formula. I'm actually going to give you, I got so much today that I want to give you. I'm going to show you the formula, and it shows why you're committed. Because people will align with your why, and then they'll choose your what. It's really important for y'all to hear that. People will align with your why, and then they'll choose your what.
Right. So you want to be relatable. And I think that's why so many people end up getting, not marginalized, like preyed on. So certain groups of people get preyed on more than others. And that's because, that's why we see, like stay-at-home moms or single moms or just like, I don't know, yes, the parent, you know, they get sucked into this shit all the time. They get preyed on all the time. Why? Because the moms that are in network marketing already are just like, yeah, my children are obviously my why. And as a mother, and I'm sure there are plenty of other mothers here in the chat who can also agree that anything involving your kids is going to pull on your heartstrings. And if someone is sitting there in front of you saying, you could be doing more for your children. I chose my children and now look at how successful I am. That is like mom shaming, dude. That is literally saying that you're not doing enough for your children. And what the fuck is gonna happen? Hey, Clowntown, what's up? What's gonna happen? They're gonna join you because you just shamed them into feeling like they are not doing enough. You're okay with that? You're okay with doing that to other mothers, really? Because that's fucked up, dude. I mean, and there are obviously other groups of people who get sucked into this stuff, you know? I mean, still kind of a mom thing, but more specifically mothers of, like, kids who are on the spectrum or, I don't know, kids who have, like, some sort of condition or whatever. You see this in, like, all of the like the healthcare MLMs, like the ones that push supplements or Young Living and stuff like that. It's like, my child has autism, so this is what we do, and it helps her. And it's like, I'm obviously not a mother of a child with autism, so I don't know firsthand, but I do know that shit is so frustrating on a lot of levels. A lot of moms get burnt out dealing with that day to day. And like, I mean, I guess there are different levels of autism and stuff, but like there are children who require 24/7 nonstop care, stuff like that. And it's like, so to prey on mothers of kids like that, who, I'm sorry, it must be a struggle. It has to be a struggle. I can only imagine. But like, it's really fucked up to essentially be like, I chose this to help my child. Like, what are you doing? If your child on the spectrum is struggling, why don't you choose this to do better by them? You can, like, spend more time with them. You can be more financially free. And you can also, like, treat their autism symptoms. Wow. Like, it's just stuff like that, you know? It's really fucked up. What's my why? I chose essential oils because my child, like, wasn't responding to other treatments. Okay. Yeah, that's fucked up. Other parents who are struggling with a kid on the spectrum they're gonna hear that and be like, oh shit, like, I'm not doing enough, I could be doing more. And it's always gonna work because, like, parents are so willing to do anything it takes to make a better life for their children, period. I saved my nephew's mom from MLMs 3 times. Good for you. Keep saving her from MLMs, you know. Savvy's video on fathering autism, she has a few videos on fathering autism, doesn't she? Maybe not. I don't know. I hope you guys oh yeah, that's another one, Kat. They gave the audacity to use God and Jesus. Yep, that's another one. That's another group of people who are going to be regularly preyed upon, people who have faith. I chose this because God told me, God sent me a message that said that I need to be working this business. God opened this door, so I had to walk into it. They're going to use that and try to convince you, like, this is the door. God said, this is your sign. Walk into the door. And if you don't, are you really listening to what God's telling you? Exactly. What's your why? My why is that Jesus told me I have to do this. And now Jesus is telling you. This is exactly what she's saying. Essentially, Make your why something that is so relatable to a large amount of people that they can easily be guilted into joining you. And that's what I'm saying. Savvy just posted one yesterday. Yeah, I saw that. I haven't watched it, but I think she's done other videos on fathering autism, hasn't she? God said no such thing. Yeah, we know that. Yeah, we do. But when there are people, like, as someone who was raised, I mean, most of you guys know my story, but I was raised in a very Christian family, and I can understand when you're, because you're basically, I was basically, like, raised in a way where it's like, if you're confused, if you feel lost, if you don't know what to do with your life, give it to God and he'll just, like, show you the way, basically. And so if you're doing that, and you're just like, I'm done searching, I'm just going to let God tell me what to do. And that was something that I have experienced that in my life, where I felt that that's what I needed to do. And I just needed to shut up and stop thinking and let God open up a door for me. And I know I'm not the only person who ever once had a faith where you end up thinking that way. I know I'm not the only person. Like, my sect of Christianity that I was raised in, that was a big thing. So if you are in that mindset where it's like, I don't know what to do, I'm so lost, like, God, just show me an answer. And then, like, the next day you see someone on your Facebook, like, network marketing. This is exactly what it is. What's your why? Jeebus. A new season of life. Yeah, the season shit pisses me off too. I think it's important to value your things and appreciate what you own. And the buy and use once and throw away mindset is terrifying to me. Yeah, well, welcome to consumerism, capitalism, America. I love tuning in for the why God why. It's so amusing. It's amusing until you realize that, like, they are literally using that to draw people in. Guilting people for you're not doing what God wants you to do. This is the door, walk through it. If you don't, you're displeasing God. This is your sign. Your child's struggling with whatever their symptoms are. Why haven't you tried my product yet? Help my kid. You're not being a good enough mother if you don't try this for your kid. Yeah. It's really, really upsetting. And she is sitting here on this stage, or standing there, I suppose, basically telling you, yep, this is what you need to do. Come up with a why that's going to tug on enough people's heartstrings and guilt them into joining you. That's all I'm hearing here. And it makes sense, because these are the people that multi-level marketing distributors listen to. These are the people that they get their motivation from. And if this woman is standing on a stage like, I was on Oprah and Dr. Phil, now listen to me. I am worth $80 million. Now listen to how I got here. Yeah. And she says this shit, no wonder. There is no wonder that so many people in the network marketing industry use manipulation to get people to join them. Because you have speakers like this who are literally telling you to do that. It's no fucking wonder, dude.
I made hundreds of thousands of dollars in network marketing, because even when I was kind of shaking on the what.
So she was in network marketing? I guess that's not surprising. Because I think a lot of, like, motivational speakers get into motivational speaking. Like, it's like network marketing is the gateway drug, right? I wonder what MLM she was in. Does anybody know?
The product as well. I didn't know the compensation plan as well, but my why was so solid. My why was solid, and I can deliver. So people just like,
I manipulated enough people to join my team that I didn't even know how the compensation plan worked. I just knew I was making a lot of money because I knew how to manipulate people with my trauma, basically.
I don't know what she's doing, but I sign up. Like, sign me up and I'm bringing my family, because they got sold out on the why. So the Valley is designed to build trust. Now I'm going to show you the foundation of a valley. It's important that you understand this, because when you understand the foundation, you'll then understand the formula that I'm going to teach you a little later, right? And by the way, you're not going to get the whole formula here. It's not a one day, we're going to go in, right? So I'm going to show it to you because you can make progress. The next time you speak, you can be more powerful than the last time you spoke. Yes, yes? Yes, yes, we like that? Just with the surface summary level of what I'm going to show you today and tomorrow. The foundation, you want to make sure you capture this. Take a picture of the screen, you guys who are virtually, take a picture of the screen. I'm going to get out of your way. The foundation of the valley is to use the story. Now watch this. The story is not the whole trajectory of the last 15 years. A story is a moment in time unpacked. Notice Dr. Vernita, I like saying that, Dr. Vernita. And wasn't it exciting when she said, I'm Dr. Vernita? You guys all screamed. You didn't even hear the rest of what she was saying because the word doctor, because her story showed you how she was struggling to get that title. So you were sold out just on the name, right? She built an alliance. And
if you're a victim of hello, fat kitty. Oh, she knows she's welcome here now. We got the fat kitty here. What was I gonna say? I don't remember. Got distracted by a floof.
3 minutes and 2 seconds, right? And so it shows, but it's a moment in time, unpacked, a moment. It's not a story. A story is not a long period of time. A story is a moment that's unpacked with the other techniques that I can help you put around it. So you take a moment. So if you think about, you hear some of the stories from yesterday and some of the stories you want to hear today, you're going to hear a moment unpacked. It's powerful because then you go, oh my God, I got a lot of moments, Alfredo. I got a lot of moments. I got a lot of moments. Yes, they're just not curated yet. They're not unpacked yet. Does that make sense? So what I've helped each of the coaches do that you see is to unpack their story, and now they help others and they'll help you unpack your story as well. It's a journey through a moment, through those emotions. It's really important. How did I feel? What was I thinking? And then on the other side, your passion and your purpose and your commitment and your conviction as you're coming out of the valley.
Can we read about the valley here? The foundation of the valley. I like how that's like capitalized, like it's like a title of a thing. Did she like write a book called The Foundation of the Valley? I wouldn't be surprised. Is to use a story, a moment in time, or an incident to deliver a vulnerable, authentic, transparent moment of weakness, fear, trepidation, sorrow, sadness, ... Literally what this slide is saying is use your trauma to reel people in. Like, what? I'm sorry, what the fuck? This is so wrong. It's so wrong. She's using words that, like, it doesn't sound so bad, right? But, like, really, when you unpack it, like she was just saying, all these people gotta unpack all this shit. Literally what she's saying is use a time that you were vulnerable, when you were weak, when you had fear. Use that. Use a story. That is the definition of the foundation of the valley, is to use a story. Use your trauma. And the journey through that moment, through those emotions, through that challenge to your strength, your passion, your purpose, and your commitment. So she's basically saying, like, because she said earlier something along the lines of, even if your story doesn't relate to network marketing, even if your story doesn't relate to what it is that you're talking about, use it anyway. And then here's how she's telling you to connect it. Use that journey, talk about the emotions, because I'm sure you're also like having emotions in your own life too that are similar to mine, through your challenge to your strength. Okay. Because then you're going to, this is going to relate to network marketing because you need strength in these certain areas. Passion, you need passion to grow your team. Your purpose, that's your why, and your commitment. How committed were you to getting out of this valley? Now, how committed are you? Apply that. How committed are you to building your team? That's how you're going to connect it. No matter what the story is, there's going to be emotions and a purpose and a strength that you can use to apply to your fucking pyramid scheme. Isn't that wild? I just can't. Fake it till you make it. Yeah,
I want to share
one.
another one with you. Meet Walker.
I've been married for 22 years to the man I've known for 35, and I still get butterflies. A bonus mom for almost as long while building a successful career.
Bars.
And recently, an international bestseller. Thank you, Lisa, and the MTM community, because there's no way I could have done that last one without you. The new levels of trust, love, and creativity in this season of life blow my mind.
In this season of life?
Life has many seasons. It was fall 2015. One of those perfect SoCal mornings, sunny and warm. My husband and I woke up in our usual way. He with a random song from that archive in his...
I don't know what she's about to trauma dump, but I guarantee she's going to trauma dump something. So, trigger warning, but I don't know exactly what it's for.
Head. Both of us...
A bonus mom is a stepmom. If you marry somebody who already has kids, then you become their mom. You are now the bonus mom. That's basically how, yeah, that's what a bonus mom is.
Excited about our day, felt flow, filled, satisfied, personally and professionally. Remember the drive home. It was filled with that job well done, high, success defined. You know what I mean?
No, I don't.
I walked in the door excited. Hey, babe.
And the Oscar goes to this woman. Look at, you can just see her face change. Ma'am, are you a member of SAG? Because, like, you're going to need to join it now after this performance. Oh, fat kitty. Sorry if that sucks. Is this ASMR? Are you talking about my cat or this lady? No, this is like slam poetry. This is something that she has planned. She has practiced. She has written. This is exactly what Lisa Nichols was saying. You need to figure out what your story is and mold it into something that you can tell over and over again so that it impacts people, pulls on their heartstrings, tugs on their emotions, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, performance art is really what this is. Yeah.
We got this. It's a diagnosis, not a sentence. We will face this like everything else we've overcome.
Does someone have cancer? Is that what we're talking about? Is this trauma dump about cancer? All right, well. SAG is striking. Is she scabbing? Is SAG on strike? Or I thought it was just the writers who were on strike. Anyway, I don't know. There's hair everywhere.
Despite the uncertainty and enormity of this new invisible enemy, I knew that if we took that one step together,
the room quality acting, yeah,
and didn't stop,
so bad,
we had a chance. But what I didn't know is if he believed it like I did, and if it was enough. So all I could do was trust. Day after day, we made specific, targeted changes.
So much hair. This is why there's hair all over my house. Amy, thank you for the super sticker. That's so kind.
After week, we grew in ways that were needed. Month after month, we recommitted. Year after year, we loved more than fear. And after 7, we got the news. We were clear.
After 7 what? Okay. I'm very confused. Like, she didn't tell us specifically what it was, that, like, what was the diagnosis. I think we're all just assuming it was cancer, right? And now she's saying we're in the clear, so it's like after 7 what? 7 years, now you're in remission of cancer? What is she talking about? Oh, hi, Mark. Yep, that's exactly what's going on. Yeah, she didn't tell us what the diagnosis is, and quite frankly, it's none of our business, really, but she's kind of trying to make it our business to reel us in here. But then she said after 7, we were in the clear. 7 what?
Success, redefined. By loving enough to risk, we had it in us. Life refines us into who we're meant to be, clarifying our story.
After 7 p.m.? So this all happened in a day? Where someone got a diagnosis and then at the end of the day, suddenly they were in the clear? What is she talking about? 7 years total, 2 years cancer, 5 years remission, maybe. 7 bottles of beer on the wall, could be. After we drank 7 beers, we finally were in the clear. Ma'am, what are you talking about?
You be you. Me be me. Let's build this beautiful humanity.
So much hair.
I'm Walker, your speaker advocate coach.
I'm Walker, Texas Ranger. And then she like morphs into Chuck Norris.
And you've got it in you.
All right, here she comes. Till I touch the sky. Wow, so motivational.
There's a formula. I told you yesterday about the bumper rails at the bowling alley. Well, when you have the bumper rails at the bowling alley and the formula, then you feel comfortable because you know where to stay inside. So I'm going to give you a little bit of the formula, okay?
She's quiet.
What
I'm
you've
sorry, I
seen,
can't turn her up anymore.
Walker and Dr. Vernita today do, what you saw Tanya and Elise do yesterday, and Tawana, who was on stage, what you saw all of them.
We have another driver.
They all followed this formula with their unique story. So the one thing I will always tell you is, I'm not interested in having you do a mini Lisa Nichols. Like, that's not. And you'll see the freedom in here will help you do all of you while following the formula that will make sure you get there. Valuable to anyone? Raise your hand if this is valuable to you. Like show me this right here, right? Yes. So the first thing you do, and I'm gonna go through this pretty fast because I got a lot of content I want to at least touch you with, and then later we'll have
Please
a chance
don't touch me
for
with
you to deep
anything,
dive in
Lisa.
all of
I
it
don't
and try it
consent to
on
that.
and sit inside of it, okay? But I at least want to touch it because
7 lobotomies.
So the first thing you want to do is you want to share with the world the big you. Now, as I do this, you're going to immediately begin to compare what you've already done before, which is okay. You've done what you've done because you've known what you've known. So no judgment. Can we say no judgment? Say no judgment of self. And then you're immediately going
judge
to
other people, though, right?
think of all the other people who are doing it way, way different than this. And you're going to want to go, that's why they suck. So let's agree, no judgment of others. They only know what they know. Right? So you know more, you do more. No judgment. People always say, do you just sit and watch speakers and you're in pain? No, I'm in compassion and gratitude and love when I watch them. No judgment. No judgment at all. So the first part is to share the big you.
We want the formula, Lisa.
And that's
the Krabby
your
Patty
achievements.
secret formula.
But you want to share it in such a way that you sound humble.
Give me the formula.
Right? Super important. So I'm going to help you with that. You can write this down, take a picture of this, but hold off on the pictures of the screen because I'm going to complete this whole thing and then the picture's really juicy, right? So the way you enter into it so you sound humble is you say, what most people may know about me is, because you're going to go down to, but what they don't know about me is, right? That's going to help us get into the valley. I'm still blown away that I've been able to achieve. You see how those lines help you get into it with some humility? Because you got to go really big. You got to go really big, way bigger than you're comfortable with, if you're humble, like way bigger. It's not your resume.
Ew, my cat is drooling all over me.
Blown away that I have 7 bestsellers. I'm still blown away that I'm one of the only women
sound
in the
humble, but you're not
self-development
actually
industry to be paid
humble.
$1 million
Exactly.
to write one book. Stuff I'd never say at dinner. You got to do the big you because it makes the down have a bigger gap. Does that make sense? And it'll all make sense when I take you on the whole journey. But if your big you isn't very big, then it's a speed bump. It's not a mountain.
Right. So, what do you do if you don't have trauma in your life? Because, there are plenty of people in network marketing who don't actually have trauma. They, I talked about this earlier, but, they were raised in a wealthy-ish, upper middle class family, never went, mommy and daddy paid for everything, never had a penny of debt to their name, a day in their life, and mommy and daddy bought their MLM starter kit, they've never been through any trauma. They don't have an actual story. So I guess what do you do then? Make it up? Yeah, exactly. Random ass _person. Make it up. Right, yeah. I don't know. Oh, yeah, Itty's happy as hell. That's why she's drooling all over me, but it's disgusting. I just felt like a little drop and it went down my leg. You're disgusting. But she's one of those drooly kitties. She drools when she purrs, so... I'm so impressed with myself does not sound humble. Right, yeah. Wow, I've achieved this. Okay, you're bragging. Humble people don't brag. That's called a humble brag. And you're not being very humble about it. That's when mine drool, yeah. They drool so much when they're happy, at least some do. Yeah, Pop-Tart doesn't drool. Pippi only recently started drooling when she purrs, but she's also 14 years old, so she's an old lady. But Itty's always been a drooler. I don't know.
Does that make sense? And you'll be blown away. So if you talk about your annual income, I'll say don't
so
talk about your annual
disgusting and
income. How much
stinky.
have you
I love you.
made
I
in the
know.
last 20 years?
Cat mom 101.
I'm blown away that my company has generated nearly $100 million in the last 10 years. That's okay. So now when I go down,
okay, but that's not
because at
you.
one
That's
time
the
I was on
company.
government's assistance. You see how that dance? Whoa. They have to spike. And then in your valley, it's a difficult or dark time in your life. Ideally, you can
start with how awesome you are, then go to rock bottom. What is your rock bottom? Everyone's rock bottom is going to be different. Some people have a very deep rock bottom. Other people have a speed bump, like she said. Some people have never had a rock bottom. So, how is everyone supposed to rely on this, I guess just make it up. Yeah.
play relevant to the message that you're delivering, but even if it's not, I can help you with that with the bridge. But if you can, make it relevant. If I'm talking about success and abundance, I can talk about being on government assistance and broken. You see how they danced it?
People who are on government assistance aren't always broken, you know what I mean? Like, they're doing fine, and government assistance isn't something to be ashamed of. If you can even, like, qualify for it, dude. Like, it's hard to qualify for government assistance. So if you have it, generally in this country anyway, you probably really need the help. And if you're getting that help, then you're able to achieve more because you're not worried about what you're spending on groceries and shit.
They're in the same zip code. So then you go.
Joining would be the
So big achievements, a difficult, dark moment in your life. But what's important in the valley is the valley has to include the emotions. Yes, I see you, Amber, online saying, show us. Dominique with hearts. Ashwa saying, show us. Right. Harriet, incredible. This is such good stuff. I just love. It makes it safe for you to go there because you know you'll get out. Right? Just follow the path. Just follow the formula and you'll be fine.
Wait, hold on. I just realized it cut off the top here. Can I, like, go back like 2 seconds? Can't go back that far.
Include.
Okay, this person said, I know my why, and that's why God, in big letters, blesses me with many customers better gut health. This person must be with, like, Amari or something, right? I don't want to be sick with many drug prescriptions, and I will continue to help people with good health with our gut products. They can be diseased and prescription free like me. PTL, Sheila Lambert, Love Biome, Mad Team. What the fuck did I just read? She's like, I know my why, and that's why God blesses me. You don't know your why, or, like, God doesn't bless you enough the way he blesses me because, like, you haven't found out what your why is. That's a dick thing to say. Also, can we not shame people who need prescription medication? That's why I can't stand Amari. I mean, and I'm only just, like, yeah, if Clowntown says it's Amari, it's probably Amari. Like, they know. That's why I hate it, though. Amari is so bad because they're the mental wellness company. That's what they branded themselves as. And so if they demonize people who are on prescription drugs for mental health conditions and stuff like that, then they'll make more sales. And that's what this person's doing. Gut products sound like poop. Yeah, it's gonna make you poop. It's gonna make your poop healthy poop. Do you think they're putting more copyrighted stuff into videos and events to make it harder for anti-MLMers to react to their videos? I mean, if that's why they do, I don't think so, but if that is why they do it, it's a very small road bump, because like I was saying earlier, you can cut that out. It's just annoying. It's whoever owns the copyrighted material, depending on what the company is, they'll just like split it amongst you and whoever owns the copyright. So it's really stupid, but like you can cut it out and then you don't have to deal with that. But it's just like an extra road bump you have to go through to monetize your content fully. It's wild. AJ, thank you for being a member for 15 months. That's awesome.
The emotions, yes. I see you, Amber, online saying, show us. Dominique with hearts. Ashwa saying, show us. Right. Harriet, incredible. This is such good stuff. I just love.
Sorry,
it makes
rewound
it
it a
safe
little bit
for
to
you to
read
go
that
there
fucking
because you know
comment.
you'll get out. Right? Just follow the path. Just follow the formula and you'll be fine. So the big you on the other side is your why. How are you inspired through your challenges? What charges you today to keep going? Share your big why coming out. Most people share it going in. And while that'll work, it's much more impactful if you do this and you share it coming out. I'll move out your way. I see y'all trying to look around me. Like, you're so cute, move over. And now I'm in your way, baby. You got it? All right? So now to help you on the other side, it says, and because of that lesson, I'm committed to. Now that phrase is so powerful.
Because I was on government assistance for 2 years, I'm now committed to making my own money. Wow. Okay, what a slap in the face to people who actually like straight up need the government assistance. AJ, thank you for the super chat. Giving up my thyroid meds to mainline Amari. Yeah, that'll work. No, don't do that. That's a joke. That is an absolute joke. And anyone who just heard me say that, do not take me seriously. If you need your thyroid medication, stay on your thyroid medication. Don't listen to an MLM rep. But thank you, AJ.
Because on the other side of that, because of my lessons, you can go into any sales. Because of my lessons, I'm so committed to making sure you earn and you're financially free. because of my journey, I'm so committed to make sure you and your family don't experience what I experienced. You see how it just goes right into the content, right into the product, right into the business. Like this valley is a perfect path into your business opportunity. Ooh, it's juicy. Watch out. It's your super.
No, that's your superpower. This valley is the perfect path into your business opportunity. Your trauma is the perfect path to getting people to join you. They just talk about this like it's no big deal, but like when you really unpack what it is that they're literally saying use your trauma to recruit people who have similar traumas to you, you know? That's fucked up. I hate it so much.
Power. Promise me that you will what? Use my powers for good, right?
Good for who? For you? Use your powers for good for you. Use your power to get you more recruits. But are you really doing good for other people? When the statistic is that 99% of people will either lose money or like break even at best in your industry, getting people to join an industry in which that is a reality is not using your trauma for good for anyone else but you. Everyone else suffers because of it, or at least 99% of other people suffer because of it. You're using your trauma to benefit yourself and to make others suffer more. Like, what the fuck?
Just realize that
I'll cry
you
for
are who you are
$5 if that's what we
because
asked
of your valley. Don't try to outrun your valley. Stand on your valley. Stand on your valley. Don't try to outrun it, outearn it. Don't talk about it. You just have to learn how to curate it in such a way that it's...
Don't post this. Don't you go posting this on Instagram. You're going to give away the secret sauce. The valley is the secret sauce.
The superpower. And when you do, and when you understand how to share your story in a way that is so empowering, you will leave people loving you and wanting more.
I am blown away. I am blown away by my life experiences. So I wear my success like a crown.
Ma'am, who are...
International best-selling author.
Who are you?
TEDx speaker. And I'm known for curating events. 10,000 person conferences, live.
Okay, this lady came out of nowhere, but Amy, thank you for the super chat. It's manipulation, trying to connect with people in a bad situation, trying to get out with false promises just to profit from them. Exactly. And it's really messed up because the people who are benefiting from your trauma is you. And it's like traumatizing. It's adding more trauma onto the people who believe you and like buy into your shit. It's really messed up. And also, Thomas, thank you for joining the YouTube membership. But wow, how do you stand on a valley? You're right, dude. You stand in a valley. What the fuck? I've never seen this lady before. Yeah, I don't think she's been on this conference yet, but she did kind of come out of nowhere, huh?
Done. Being the go-to call person to host her U.S. presidential candidate's campaign stops. Done. It's
Ew, who
why
is that?
I
don't even
didn't
want to know.
see this coming. One afternoon, I was in the zone curating an event, $1 million event for an organization that I was convinced was my best match yet. Bam! A new administration was coming in, and I was out. I was blinded with my eyes wide open.
I need to know who this lady is. Does anybody know? Because like she's making it sound like here comes the trauma. Like how traumatic can this story be? This woman is like a rich ass event planner for politicians apparently is what it sounds like. And she's trying to get sympathy from being like, I lost my job because my candidate didn't win. I wonder if she's talking, oh, well, she said presidential candidate, right? And she said she was blindsided. So I'm wondering if she's a Trump lady. Maybe she was on the Trump organization and everyone expected Donald Trump to take a second term. And so when he didn't, she was blindsided. That's what I'm hearing. When we get this lady's name, I'll look her up just to verify. But like, if you're blindsided by a new administration leaving in, then or coming in, then it sounds like it's someone that you were expecting to take a second term. Which in my lifetime, we haven't had a president who didn't serve a second term. So if I had to guess. She's trying to sound like Maya Angelou. Yeah, I think she is trying to sound like her, actually. If I had to guess, I'd say that she was on the Trump campaign trail or something, and then lost her job doing events for him because he lost the election.
A dark cloud hung deep low in my head, blurring my mind. What did I get wrong? After so many years of getting it right.
Are you blaming yourself for your political candidate not winning? I don't think that's your fault, man.
What did that say about me? Am I relevant? Am I in touch?
Clinton? You guys are thinking
Why?
Hillary Clinton? Maybe. Yeah, that's a good point. Because a lot of people were blindsided by Trump winning in general. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. She said her presidential campaign, but I thought she was talking about like she was talking about herself. Like it was her campaign that I don't know. Clinton, maybe. Okay, I'll look her up if we find out what her name is.
Why would they unchoose me? Have you ever felt unchosen and it put your state of rejection in a confusion? Haven't. Disappointed, but not defined. And so I took a job, an inside job. And I decided, since I had been helping other people in other organizations define their DNA, I was going inside. I took that job.
She better not be president. Like, if this lady ever becomes president, well, she definitely wouldn't be the worst, but like, I could not listen to speeches coming out of a president like this. I couldn't do it.
And I would define my DNA.
Define my DNA? What does that mean? And how? Please describe to us how. How do we define our DNA? I think the scientists have pretty much done that for us, right? How is someone who is like not educated in biology supposed to define what DNA is? I don't know. I vote Savannah's cat for president. What, Itty? She wouldn't get anything done. She's lazy.
It took some time, days,
Inside
weeks,
job sounds like
months.
Trump, right?
But I decided that my DNA was my time
No,
to
I think
step
she
up to
said
the table,
presidential.
to turn that light on me and begin the inside job. Because I knew I was greater than my circumstance. I knew that a moment was not my existence. I could get bounced out, but I can bounce back. And I did. And so it became the point that I got to define Sandy's DNA.
Sandy, her name is
her
Sandy.
distinct natural abilities. And so now I'm excited because I get to watch you define your DNA.
Sorry about
we
my
all
cat.
have distinct natural abilities. And I'm reminded by some words that kept me going then. Maya Angelou's Phenomenal Woman is...
Someone said she was trying to sound like Maya Angelou earlier, right? And now she brought her up like, okay, yeah, confirmed. I mean, listen, Maya Angelou is probably a good role model to have. But also, I don't know that Maya Angelou would like be speaking at a scammy conference like this, though.
like this. So now you understand just why my head's not bowed. I don't shout or jump about, and I don't talk real loud. But when you see me
Bars.
passing, when you see most powerful women passing, it ought to make you proud because I'm a woman phenomenally. We are women phenomenally. Phenomenal women, that's us. We are DNA proud, DNA phenomenal, DNA powerful. We all have our distinct natural abilities.
Just a Voice, thank you for the super chat. If it could be said that there would be people in their audience that are getting traumatized as they speak. When I went through bouts of depression, this stuff would make me feel worse about myself. Hugs to the family. Thank you. No, you're probably right, but like at the same time, as much as I think that like conferences like this and then like talking points and like the tone like this does eventually like create some kind of like trauma later down the line, I think when you're in it, you don't realize it's contributing to your trauma. You're like, I'm inspired. You know what I mean? You kind of convince yourself that you're inspired. But yeah, no, I don't think so.
Because it's in our DNA. Put it in the chat. It's in our DNA. Let me hear you say it. It's in our DNA. I'm Sandy Lynn, speaker, advocate, coach,
Sandy
and
Lynn.
you've got it in you.
I can see clearly now.
I'm gonna try to figure out this lady. In my way. Okay.
Isn't that juicy? So you're seeing the
Sandy
formula
Lynn,
over and over and over again.
political.
And now that I've shown it to you, you'll go, oh, I see it, right? You'll become a crafter of the language versus just a listener, just because we're doing this together. And I want you to do that. I want you to see, oh, Formula One. Now, my coaches,
I don't know
they
who this
do a little
lady
more
is.
because they know all the techniques. So they're doing show me, they're doing pregnant pause, they're doing verbal highlights, they're doing some cadence, all the other techniques that you'll learn. But it's all sitting in the valley. Okay? Makes sense? Giving you a lot. So now, I want you guys to try it on. How about that? Yes? Just say yes, yes.
Yes,
Type
yes.
in chat, yes, yes. Because listen,
Oh.
I don't need it perfect at all. Let's let it fall.
I found oh, Amy, thank you for the $5 hairs. I broke a nail last week and I overcame it. Praise the Lord. I need to become a life coach now. Very nice. Congratulations on overcoming your broken nail. I did find a Sandy Lynn on LinkedIn. This is their with Life Vantage, which isn't that an MLM? Pretty sure. Life Vantage entrepreneur. And a wholeness coach, whatever the fuck that means. But there's no picture, so I'm not positive if that's who she is. Yeah, I don't think it is. But I'm not finding like who exactly this lady is, or that lady was. Sandy Lynn Harvey? No, maybe. There's a lot of Sandy Lynns. Like, what the fuck? About? Sandy-isms? No, this isn't that lady. No, this is Sandy Harvey. With Sandy Lynn Harvey. I don't fucking know, man. Oh, maybe this is that lady. I have no idea. I don't know. If anyone can figure it out, let me know. It is Sandy Lynn Harvey? Because I found a picture of her and it doesn't look like the same lady. Maybe it is, though. Could be. So now I'm trying to figure out, like, what did she do in politics? Sandy Lynn, Lisa Nichols certified trainer. Really? She's generic, apparently. Maybe. Okay, wait, let's see. Sandy Lynn Harvey. Political campaign? I'm trying to find out who she was. Well, because she's a pastor, so, like, that makes me think that she's supporting someone who's right-wing, but what do I know? All right? I've been fooled before. Yeah, I can't find it out. Huh. If anyone finds out, let me know. But, like, she according to her website, Sandy Lynn Harvey, she's an impact speaker, diversity disciple. The fuck? Come on. A leadership facilitator and coach and strategic consultant based in Michigan. She's also a pastor. I'm so confused. Yeah, someone let me know if you can find out.
All out clumsy and messy. Just let it bubble up in your belly, form itself in your cheeks, and come across your mouth, and then land in your ears. And you go, okay, that was my first shot. You're just like sweating. It's like, oh, okay, hold on, it's our time. So you're gonna know that I'm an action-based coach, which to me works the best. I'm always gonna say, okay, you've watched me long enough. Now let's listen to you. Watch you, because you came here for you. I'm a part of your equation so you can touch your next best version of you. I'm not the show. You are the spotlight. I'll always turn the spotlight back on you because you are who you want to shine, and then we'll shine together. Does that make sense? All right, so now I wanna share this. So you're gonna go into the, let me go back. Oh, hold on. No, I don't want that one. I don't want that one. I don't want that one. Tanya, give me the, Tanya, can you help me go back to the valley? I want to put, yep, thank you. And the valley filled in. Yeah, all of it filled in. So in the breakout rooms, let's just start to shape this, okay? So I want you to spend time in the big U, because that actually takes a minute. Especially for those of you, raise your hand and online, raise your hand or type your name in if you find that talking about me is uncomfortable. Raise your hand in the room. It's really, really uncomfortable. Yeah, you can go into the valley easy. Right? Oh, I can tell you about my hard times. Right, but please don't just start me there. Because you have to, notice how when Sandy spoke, she said, and I've curated 10,000 person events, and it made the fact that she was unchosen even more impactful. Does that make sense? If she just walked out and said, they fired me, it wouldn't have the same impact. So the value is super important in the formula. So in your breakout rooms, I want you to talk about the big U. Just let it kind of stumble out. Now, I want you to use these, what we call sentence stems. And a sentence stem is when I give you the beginning and you finish the ending. It's my way of just kind of helping you get down the bowling alley, right? So I'm still blown away that That's a really good one to do.
All right, let me see if I can do more research on this Sandy Lynn
Take a
chick.
couple of minutes and just calculate maybe your cumulative income or how many people. Don't say I've spoken at 5 events. Calculate the number of people at all 5 events. I've spoken in front of. You see how so there's a way you become, and you stay honest. Honesty is sexy. It's sexy. Stay honest. Just accumulate all of it so that you can tell the story. Does that make sense? Are you guys ready? Are you ready to pull up your sleeves and go into breakout rooms? Yeah. And I changed the breakout room. At first, it was going to be some statement I want you to make. I was like, no, I want to change. So thank you so much, team in the back. Thank you guys for letting me change. I was like, no, I want them to start crafting this now, right? And we'll do a lot more. Like you can, if you want to master it, just hook your caboose.
Found another Sandy Harvey that is not this Sandy Harvey.
And then take your B12 and hydrate and get your sleep because I'm a locomotion. But I will get you there. If you want to get there, I'll get you there. We're just going to try it out right now.
Idea.
So we're going to go in breakout rooms and you're going to focus on the big U. And then I want you just to do the beginning of the break.
Hold on. I found... God, shut up. Shut up. I found a video with this lady. Is it this lady? This does not look like the same lady who was on this... I don't fucking know. I don't know. I'm not convinced that it's the Sandy Lee Harvey chick. Because I found like a Facebook live video or whatever. I'll have to watch through this. But like the lady does not look like her. She's eating nachos though. They look delicious. Anyway, sorry.
But it wasn't always that way. Just try the big U and it wasn't all. You don't have to do the middle part because we haven't curated that yet and you'll just start vomiting on everybody if you don't know how to do that. Right? Are you guys getting this? Where's my camera? You guys getting this? Is this working for you? I just want you to focus on the big U because that's so important that if I have you do the whole valley, you'll water down each part. So let's just focus on this part. So you guys are going to get in groups of 4 in the room. They're going to put you guys in breakout rooms. And all I want you to do is, I'm still blown away that or when people see me, they see a person who. Or what you might or might not know about me is. Any one of those can get you into go up, 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 up. I want you to spend about 2 minutes just making bullets of what you're going to say so that you can kind of actually calculate the data. Right? If you have a PhD,
I give up.
then don't say I have a PhD. How many hours did you spend studying for the PhD? I've spent over 22,450 hours earning my PhD.
Make yourself sound more important than you are. I think basically anyone who hears like, oh, you have a PhD in something, like that's going to sound impressive to anybody. I think we all know how much work it takes to get a PhD, right? She's like making it sound like, no, you need to make your PhD sound more impressive. It's already pretty impressive if you ask me.
That sounds a whole lot grander than I have a PhD.
A PhD is pretty damn grand.
So that your low is like, woo. Okay? We're going to put you in breakout rooms. We're going to have about 10 minutes in your breakout rooms just to craft your big U. If you feel like you got it and you want to go down to the center, you're not going to have time to do this, get the center done. I just want you to craft that, but get down to that difficult moment. Ready? You guys join groups. You guys say yes, yes, yes. Go girl.
Bye. See you later. Okay, hold on. So now I think... Oh, man. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Damn it. Copyright. I have to move this around again. Yep, we're back at this... what's it called? This aspect ratio because Again, the person who recorded this lives on the other side of the world and was doing this while she was sleeping. I don't know if you guys noticed, but the last one, the last video file I had, I'll move myself over in a second too. There was like a clock at the bottom. It said it was like 3 o'clock in the morning that this person was recording this. So, I mean, that's some dedication, you know? Oh, shit. Oh, wrong way. That way. Oh. Hello? There we go. Nice, nice. Okay, I think we're good here. Yeah, so we're back to this aspect ratio. I'm sorry. But, you know, we can still hear the bullshit. It's not as easy to watch, but the content's still there, I suppose. All right. Sorry. Ah, shut up. No, stop. Oh, my God. I'm just, like, so over this copyrighted bullshit. Are we talking yet? Is she still dancing? It looks like she's still dancing. All right.
I have to have my moments of performance. I don't care if no one's looking. It's my moment. I've been meant. Even when no one's looking, you shine. All right. So how was that? I want to hear from a couple of people online.
We don't need to see it to believe it.
How was it
Right.
to really lean into the big you, knowing that we're crafting the first part. There's still 2 more parts, but just spending time on that. What was the aha? What was for me when I first started doing this, I was like, wow, I don't spend enough time shaping the things I've achieved. So I want to hear from a couple of people in the room. Erica and 8, I want to call on you, but you're driving, honey.
Call on
I want you to be
anyone else.
safe. I want to call on you guys. Type in chat. It says it was awesome. I did it without feeling afraid. Great. It was amazing. Got a little help from Teresa in my room to get a better idea on my story. Perfect. Even if no one is looking, I'll keep shining. Yes.
Jada Miller got blocked on my channel?
It was amazing. Right. Oh, yes.
How?
Yes. It was scary. Deanna, we'll make sure
I'll
it
see
happens
if I
next time,
can
sweetheart.
fix
I see
that.
you.
That's weird.
Harriet, it was very intense and emotional.
I wouldn't even really
but
know
I
how to
felt
go
safe.
about doing
Okay,
that.
so
the video's still playing. It's just freezing.
Jen Cooper in the house, I want to hear from you. All right, and right here, I want to hear from you. And then if I have time, I want to call on you. So, all right, so, and then, yeah. So I always run out of time. And then in
I have
room
to remember
6,
how to
Sorrel.
like unblock people.
Sorrel Hammond, because you are like doing the wave. Yes. All right, but real fast. I need you to give me like your 30-second aha so I can get all of them in because I call too many people and I want to honor your time. But I want to hear how was it to focus on.
I'm not sure who would have done this, but like Max Kiddo 88, for example, is a hidden user. I know Max Kiddo's been in here a lot. Like whoever, like, oh my gosh. I know Liberty Medical Communications is in here. Oh my God, there's a bunch of people in here that should not be blocked. One of my mods must be a bad boy. I'm just gonna, man, I went through the hidden users tab and just undid all of them. So there's probably people in there who are gonna show back up that I put there. Oh my gosh, I wish I knew who put her there. What the hell? Wait, Quinlan, why are you saying you're sorry? I might have done that when I dropped my phone. No, because there was like multiple people in there. Like I've had a falling out with a few of my mods, which I need to go through. When I say a few of my mods, I mean people who I thought were very toxic and left and I guess never took away their mod privileges. So I'm wondering if they went through and just like blocked a bunch of people who like, oh my God, like I don't want to say someone did that all on purpose, but there were too many people who were blocked. Let me see. I'm going through my mods right now. I'm just gonna, okay, I'm gonna leave like a few people in here, but like people I know I can trust. I got Eve, AJ, Quinlan, and Hunter. And then Tanya and DC. Okay, that's it. That's all I got on here. So, well, that's who I have left. I just got rid of a bunch of mods. So, I don't know. I think someone like, because there was one mod that was still left on there who was really close friends with the people that I no longer associate with because they're toxic. So I don't want to like say it was them, but Jaina, hi. Oh my God, I'm so sorry that. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I know your name is Janet. I just like read your name. I am so sorry. Yeah, how long have they been blocked? Wow. I can see, yeah, but I can see you now, Janet. Could also be an accident, but like there was that, what is his name? I don't know his name in real life, but like I know he's in DC's chat a lot, that Liberty guy. The thing pops up occasionally if I'm scrolling back up to allow a blocked message through. I don't know. Hopefully it was an accident and there wasn't somebody like going out. I don't know. I feel like if someone was maliciously doing it, they would have just been blocking everybody, right? I don't know. I've seen it happen on accident a lot, though, so it could have been like a finger accident. A finger accident? Ooh, that sounds dirty. Yeah, that's wild. I'm so sorry. If you're one of those people, dude, I'm so fucking sorry. Yeah, because, like, okay, so what you gotta know from a creator's perspective here, from me, like, live streaming here, I have to actually, like, go onto YouTube to, like, block people. Like, I don't think I can block people from Streamlabs. Can I? If I, like... No. Like, if I click on there's, like, dots that show up by their name, but then nothing comes up, so that's weird. Yeah, so, like, if I need to block somebody from chat, I need to, like, actually open up YouTube in my browser and go to the live chat and block them that way, or I can go in later and, like, type their name into, like, the back office and stuff. So generally it would be done by someone who's got mod privileges. So it could have been an accident, but to me there were like too many people in there. Like I literally just saw like names that I know should not have been in there. Yeah, Rob, that's his name, Janet. Yeah, Rob is cool. He has commented, like, he used to comment on my videos all the time. And now, like, I saw him in DC's chat and I was like, oh, I haven't seen that name in a while. And it's like, oh, no fucking wonder. He was probably blocked. Finger accident equals clumsy thumbsy. Oh my god. Sorry, guys. Sorry to derail like that, but wow. I wonder how that happened. If I accidentally block a loser, I can't go back and fix it ever. Yeah, that's right. Oh, man. That's an issue. But, okay. Well, I think we're good now. And I think all the people I have as mods are people that I know for sure are trustworthy. So, sorry, Janet.
Like, okay, this one part of
Rob.
a really powerful system, but I got to know this part to do that. So, number one, you can take the, you guys can take the image off the screen. I know you guys held that up for me. So, the first person I called on, tell me their name if you can.
Yeah, Laura, I'm okay.
Hi, love.
It's somebody who I used to praise their name a lot, but they ended up being really super toxic, and I left that entire group of friends because it was just too much. So, oh, JJ's here. Oh, hi, JJ. Thank you. I like my eyeshadow too. Yeah. So there are people who I used to associate with, and I no longer do, for my own self-preservation, because it was becoming too much for me, too much drama that I don't want to be involved in. Yeah. So that's basically it. Don't worry though, I'm fine. It happened a few months ago, so I've been able to move forward, but like it was a whole thing. But it's like behind the scenes shit, so like I didn't come out and like tell people that I fell out with people. It's just like, gotta do what you gotta do, you know? I don't give second chances to people who, like, the moment you show me you're toxic, I'm like, I'm out. Bye. I have to, for self-preservation reasons.
We can hear you. Harriet in room 3. Yes.
Hi.
How was it for you?
Great.
It was
How
very
is it for
scary,
you?
to be honest with you, because I think...
Can we show
Hello,
Harriet?
JJ.
Can we show Harriet? That's not Harriet. She wondering why she's on screen. Hey, back there on the camera. She's like, but the lime is good. Amen.
Lime?
Harriet.
Because I wasn't really, I'm not sure of my big why. Maybe that's because I think I keep my big why small. But people
That
come
makes
to
no
me
sense.
confident. We're talking about my confidence and my...
Harriet, keeping your big why small is like the opposite of what they're telling you to do. So, what are you doing? You do that on purpose? I don't know, I keep my big why small. But maybe this is one of those people I was talking about before who, like, they don't really have, like, trauma in their lives. Like, I don't know, this is a white lady. Like, she could have, like, grown up in old money, you know? Never had a issue in her life, really. No trauma. So, I don't... If you can't think of a big why, then your life must not be very traumatic. Like, you must be actually quite blessed and privileged in your life. So, great job, Harriet.
strength and how I can be so empowering to them. Yet this backstory is that
No, not
you know, I
Illuminati.
failed
I've
grade
never
one.
had a
I
relationship
grew
with
up
her.
extremely poor, and I was abused like throughout pretty much all of my years. And that's the story I'm just so afraid to tell because of judgment and circumstance.
Right, but Harriet,
cat hair all
let
over
me
my
center you back because just like I said right before we went to the breakout, we want to run to the valley. And you like was in the fast lane to the valley, right? Because this is all about the big you. And notice how even when I asked you, what did it feel about the big you? You skipped that and went straight to the valley, which is what a lot of us do. Raise your hand so Harriet sees that she's not by herself. She's not alone, right? We do it. And so I want to train you and I want to coach you. I love you, sis. I want to coach you to go, yeah, that's all true. And there's this other amazing superwoman that's true as well, right? So if other people were talking about you and they were saying, wow, you wouldn't believe that Harriet has done, what would they say? Give me two things. Wow.
Well, I think they would say they wouldn't believe that Harriet actually was the first one to make it through college, that Harriet became a police officer, that Harriet became successful. That
right.
Harriet mentored and trained people underneath
Nicole,
her.
thank you for joining.
Right. That's your big you. And that's where I want you to start. And how that sounds is you will be blown away to know. I'm still blown away to realize that I'm the first person in my family to graduate. That I was a police officer, not just a serving police officer, but I trained other people to protect our communities. Like, you see how we can shape that? Because it wasn't always that way. There was a time when I didn't feel protected.
Amy, thank you. I'm 5'2". Can I be a diversity advocate for shorties? I'm 5'1.5", so I'm like almost there with you, dude.
There was a time when I needed someone in the police force to
Thanks
serve
for joining
me
again, JJ.
and keep me from being abused, but I didn't have them. There was a time when you see how now it connects?
Yeah, but can I ask you a further question? And this is where I get stuck in my story, is that I went into a pit of, I have very strong PTSD and addiction took over. So that career.
Okay, so that sounds like trauma dumping, the way that Lisa has been teaching us to do. You know, suffering with addiction and having PTSD is exactly the kind of thing that Lisa thinks that you need to have as your rock bottom there in the valley. You know, that should be something that you talk about. So why is she like, oh, I just keep it my small y? Okay, if that's your small y, then what is your big Y? But she was like, I keep my big Y, my small y. That makes no sense. I think what Lisa wants you to do is start talking about your addiction more, which is fucked up. I wouldn't tell anyone to do that. I think you should, I mean, there are some things that need to be talked about, and there's a time and a place for all of those things. Using it to recruit people into your network marketing scheme is not it. That ain't it, sis.
That I lost it. And that's where I failed to tell my story because I still have that, I live in that shame.
Right. So that doesn't change the facts, though. It doesn't change the facts. But guess what, Harriet? The addiction and the losing job, that's another valley.
And that's the biggest valley.
You guys have multiple valleys? I guess so, if you have multiple traumatic events in your life. Just build multiple valleys. Wow.
I know. And you don't have to. We always go for the biggest valley that hit us the hardest. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. I'm gonna share a medley of stories with you, right? And not all of them took me down and out. They're just stories. So don't feel like you have to share the one that hurt you the most for it to be effective. You just share the story. And those are two valleys. One valley was the fact that you were abused. The other valley is the fact that you lost your career. Those are two valleys, two opportunities to serve. Give her some love, you guys.
Two traumatic events that are opportunities. Did she say opportunities to serve? I don't know if I'd use that language. Like serving people. How are you serving people? By using your trauma to recruit people? Make it make sense, dude. It's like not okay. It's not okay. This is not okay.
Two. Sorrel.
Shut up.
I'm gonna do the room afterwards. Oh, you give me your 30-second version, like in real time, 30-second version.
Serve the community.
Okay, so first I want to say thank you so much, Lisa, and for inspiring me in my relationship with my mother, and for Marina, this platform, and Eric, and all that everybody does with us, and my girls in my breakout session, and Tiffany for this. And so my name is Sorrel Hammond. I'm from the San Francisco Bay Area, and I'm still blown away that in my 20s I was leading board members in rooms and leading meetings for multi-billion-dollar companies, but it wasn't always that way.
Ooh. Hey, nail it, nail it, nail it, nail it, nail it. That's it.
Okay, so how did you wind up in network marketing then? It sounds like you had a pretty successful career. Now, what did you do? Did you throw it away for network marketing? Like, what? You're like, not an assistant. What did she say she was? I don't know. She's doing shit for billion-dollar companies. Like, she was probably getting paid decently, you would think, right? Wasn't enough money. Time to join network marketing. Like, wow, serving the Lord. Exactly.
That's it. That's how you do it. And as you continue to do it, you'll find more things. Like, oh, I can throw that in there. I can throw that in there. It'll be super, super great. I celebrate you, sis. All right, in the house. Who's my friend? Yes.
Hi, friends. My name is Jen Cooper. Everybody calls me Coop.
More like Jen
and
Cooper.
My aha moment was realizing that I've really downplayed my accomplishments. Identifying my big accomplishments, I drew a blank.
I wasn't bragging enough.
So let's try it now.
I wasn't bragging hard enough.
I'm blown away that I. I'm blown away.
I'm blown away.
That I.
That I.
Okay, now this is the part where you tell your story. She's like waiting for Lisa to tell her what to say. It's like Lisa's like, no, this is like, you're blown away that you did what. I don't know you. Hey. Hey, Cindy. I don't know what her name is. Hey, Cindy. Oh, all I remember is her last name is Cooper, but Pooper. Hey, Cindy. I don't know you. Hey, Cindy, this is when you're supposed to tell your story. Okay.
It's all about permission.
I'm blown away that I have closed tens and tens of millions of dollars in sales in my career.
You personally or your team did that? Tens of millions of dollars personally? Maybe. Doubt it though. Tens of millions of dollars, like what are you selling? Maybe if you're with Kangen and you somehow found a way to sell that fucking machine. Unless like what you're saying is like maybe these are the people she like personally recruited because you know she's making money off of that too. And starter kits can be a few $100, so.
Don't save her. Keep going.
Most people see me as someone that is highly accomplished.
Give me details. I've led over how many people?
I've led thousands.
Okay, so when you do this in the future,
you don't even know.
You
don't even know how many people you've led. Hey, if it's your team and your organization, couldn't you like, out of all the things you could learn about what your job is, could you like learn how many people are listening to you? It seems like you want to talk about serving people. You don't even know how many people are on your team or have like been on your team. Okay, all right, yeah. You clearly care a lot about your downline. No, you know what? She cares about the tens of millions of dollars that she's closed.
Calculate the number. You'll always not have the exact, but you know what it's over. So I know that I've generated over $100 million. So I say over $96 million in revenue, right?
She's very quiet and I can't turn her up anymore. I'm sorry. Oh, Jane, thank you for the super chat. I'm sorry, I'm 38 and that fart sound effect gets me every time. I need a personal fart sound effect to walk around with on the daily. Girl, just fart. You have that. It's called a butt. Just let it out. You know what I mean? The filters for Kangen water machines cost a lot. I could imagine, yeah. Yeah, thank you. I really appreciate that. I see her as a humble bragger. Like, humble bragging is still bragging, you know? I don't know.
Because I know it's over 100, so I can hold on to 96. But give me specificity, because specificity has more credibility.
Thank you again.
Okay.
I think my habit has been to blow over my accomplishments.
I know. And that's why
I've
we're together.
devoted
I'm not bragging
my entire
enough.
life to making others feel significant, and I think it's because everything I've done I never felt like was enough.
Right. So this is a great awareness.
Yes.
And tether up yourself. Let's do this together. I won't let you off the hook of your greatness. And then we'll shape a way to tell that story.
Sorry, this is so quiet.
Okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're courageous. Give her some love.
Holy shit, really? That was so loud. I'm so sorry.
Hi again, my name is Bianca Langley, and what most people don't know about me is that I speak 7 languages fluently, and
Good for her.
I wanted God to help me use this gift to reach people globally. And just the other day, I was able to speak in front of over 100,000 people from all over the world here on stage.
There you go. That's it. What most people don't know about me. So it's your big you. So I want you guys to keep playing with it. It's what you can do on break. It's what you can do when you're walking around. What I love is that when you're learning the exact same thing in your community, you guys become a valuable feedback to one another. And so I want to invite you to give each other feedback, Say, let me try my big you on you. Let me try it. This is how my coaches got better. They go, okay, let me try it. And you know the feedback. Walk around with the formula. Go into the breakout rooms. Type in chat. Type your big you in chat. Let me try it again. Let me try it again. Let me try it again until it effortlessly rolls off. And now you got that. Then let's go to a moment. You're going to have many, many moments. So we'll craft that. Those are a little more. That's a little girthy. And so if you want to know a time, you should not spend more than 30 seconds in your
That's
video.
what she said.
If you want to know a time, for those who are linear learners and you need the structure, it can move a little bit, but you want to make sure. In closing, your job is to believe in you. No one can do you better than you. And you can follow people all day long, but then find you. You are the greatest love that you could ever have. You're the greatest love. As much as I love my son, you make a decision. I'm the greatest love I could have. And almost feels guilty. But when I love me, I can love you better.
Uh-oh. It's on the
Things
video.
will change. Times will change. But the greatest love affair you can have is being in love with you no matter what. Keep track, but don't keep score. Don't find reasons that it won't work. It has to work because you're in the equation.
This copyrighted music in the background.
And we've all leaned into love. The love of a parent, the love of a sibling, the love of a romance, and it didn't quite end the way we thought. It didn't quite show up in every moment.
Oh my God,
you will
it's so
always
annoying.
be the greatest love. You will always, more than your children, more than your partners, more than your parents.
I swear to
when
God,
you
if
love
this
you,
gets a copyright
when you truly learn to love every part of your imperfection, it's the greatest.
Shut up.
And there will be those days. There will be those days where it does not land the way you thought it should.
So this is a copyright infringement waiting to
The fact that
happen.
you've already built.
The cheese level is off the chart.
So the world is asking you, show up. Social media is asking you, show up. COVID asks you, show up. Show us not how to stay standing, show us how to get back up.
COVID asked us to show up? Actually, no, I guess COVID would have thrived if you were showing up in places instead of staying at home in your house or, I don't know. Hey, Ida, thank you for the super chat. I went to my phone just so I could easier pay for the super chat. Thank you for keeping my mind off the exam I have in 2 days. This is a great break. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you being here. They're ruining this song. Yeah, they ruin everything. Everything that the Warriors touch, they just ruin it. Wow. Yeah, this is getting obnoxious, and the copyright strikes are going to be coming in here. So that's great. That's great. I'm going to have a lot to deal with after this. When this turns into a replay, yep. Going to have a lot of shit to deal with.
Show us not how to always shine, but show me how to polish off my dust. Show me how to give myself 1,000 second chances.
Then it's not a second chance. 1,000 second chances would be, what's that? 999 chances. Because the second chance would be the second chance. 999 chances. They wouldn't be second chances. That would be redundant.
If I fail, if I succeed, no matter, at least you did you.
Music down.
And what you have from you, nobody can take it back. And I'll see you back.
I'm turning it down, sorry. Ah! God. Ugh. This song, I guess they're going back into a opening here. This song always reminds me of RuPaul's Drag Race because I don't know if they often sing to that song, but I have a very distinct memory of oh my God, I haven't watched RuPaul's Drag Race in so long, I'm forgetting the lip sync for your life. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. It sounds like, or it looks like they're, okay, she's probably talking now, huh?
You will become unforgettable. Type in chat if you want to, yeah, more Valley, I see you guys, more Valley. And you just did one section, the big U. And sometimes that's uncomfortable, but we have to grandiose the accolades in order to, yeah, more Valley, I love it. And so much more to come. So our next speaker is Jeannie Elizabeth. And she was a nurse and went to network marketing in 2018.
This person in the chat here is like, what is Valley, please? You must have missed the whole, where were you? You didn't show up for your business. Man, more Valley. I know, right? No. Zana, where were you? You're not taking this very seriously. I'm sorry. Did you buy a $3,000 ticket to this and not learn a thing? You don't know what your Valley is? What were you doing besides listening to this conference? Like, for fart's sake, man.
She was always had a hustle mindset backed in her full-hearted passion. But what she did, she made a name for herself in the systems girl. How many of you
Oh,
would
here,
love
let me
to
turn
build
her up
a
more, sorry.
system for duplication? Raise your hand. Yes,
The
type
Valley
in
is
chat,
more like Death Valley.
me. And she's known as the systems girl. Her business was built 100% online with social media. Yes, so good. Through multiple platforms. She focuses heavily on basic building blocks of business and the path of least resistance to get there, so that nobody, no matter their circumstances, situation, or goals, can achieve the success she's experienced. So let's listen from some delicious nuggets from Jeannie Elizabeth.
Delicious again? Cool. Okay, yeah, let's turn that down. That's the delicious lady. And now they're delicious nuggets, you say? Oh.
Is Jenny Elizabeth, and I am so excited to be here with you. This event, Most Powerful Woman, is my favorite event of the entire year. It has always helped transform my business. And when I got asked to share by Marina, I was a
Okay, one thing that you guys need to know, if you're just kind of showing up here and you didn't get to the beginning of this, I went through and I went on their they have a website for this conference, and it was, so they were saying that there's another one of these conferences coming up at the end of June in Las Vegas again, probably in the same place, same name, all that. So she's like, this is my favorite conference of the year, but they have another. This was just a few weeks ago, and now there's another one coming up in June. But anyway, yeah. So that's why I looked at the website, and it is literally $3,000 to attend this. Yeah. Unless there's something different about the $3,000 ticket, I don't think there is. I'm pretty sure it's just the same shit. But yeah, $3,000. Isn't that wild? Also, thank you, Tanya, for reminding people to like the stream. Yes, please, if you haven't liked the stream yet, please take a moment to do so. I have to pee again. Sorry. I mean, we've been going for 3 hours, y'all. I gotta pee again. I had this big old drink. I still have a little bit of it left, so I'm just I broke the seal, you know? I'm going to press play and run downstairs and take a piss real quick. So, sorry. If there's a cat, I don't have a cat back here. They're not laying in the bed now. Okay. I'm going to press play, and then I'm going to be really fast, okay?
Beyond excited, because when she gave me my topic, I said, yes, I'm going to change so many people's lives with this. I'm going to talk to you guys about duplicating systems. And this is the number one thing that's going to really take your business from just mediocre to extraordinary, because I know there's something in every single one of you that you're doing that's working, but you don't necessarily know how to teach an entire team to do it. So I just want to paint the picture for you for 1 second. Imagine that you have something, and you all do, that you know works. You know it works. And then you get one person to do it, and then it works for them. And then you get 5 people to do it, and then it works for them. And you get 10 people to do it, and it works for them. And next thing you know, you have thousands of people doing your system and thousands of individuals having success, all because you were able to take your system and duplicate it. So make sure your pens are ready. Make sure your hand is ready to take notes, because I'm going to go through step by step by step tactical skills that you can actually take immediately leaving this training and use in your business to help transform it ASAP. If you guys are ready, drop a number 1 in virtual land in your chat. And if you guys are ready in the audience, just say yes. All right, here we go. Duplication is power. Again, my name's Jenny Elizabeth. I'm known as the systems girl in network marketing. I'm going to make it so easy for you. So the very first thing you need to know is I'm 37 weeks pregnant, which is why I'm not there in person with you, because I may pop at any moment.
Not allowed no being in this house. Did I miss anything? It sounds like she just showed up and is starting to do her presentation. But damn, yeah, just go ahead and put a picture of your big old belly here, because that is relevant.
So that is why I'm virtual, and I'm excited to bring this information to you. But posture matters.
Oh,
Your
AJ,
posture matters. I'm a mom of one, about to be a mom of two. And I think about anything, even in my family life or with my friends or even with my close circle, like everything matters. The way that you stand up in a situation to move other people or to even have like really great relationships with other people and building trust with inside your community. And that's what you want to do with your team, to establish trust and to establish systems and to establish dedication and consistency inside of your network marketing team. It's going to move everything for you. So I really want you to write down on your piece of paper, I am the leader. I am the boss. I am the leader. I am the boss, because you are the leader and you are the boss. So your posture matters. Your posture matters in whatever system you're going to use to show your team how to have success. Dedication and consistency. As being the leader, being the boss, your dedication to the system is what's going to change other people's dedication to the system. So if you create a system, you have to be 150% in. You can't be half in, half out, do it 1 month, don't do it the next month, do it for 1 year, don't do it the next year. Like, it's consistency. It's in your DNA.
How often do we freaking hear these boss babes be like, it's all about the consistency? Like, again, like I was saying a couple minutes ago, people paid allegedly probably paid thousands of dollars to be here. And it's like, you paid this much money to just learn to be consistent? Like, I don't have to pay any money, and people are gonna tell me I should be consistent with my business. Wow. I would have never guessed that. Thank you. This is so insightful.
It's like brushing your teeth. Your system has to be so consistent in your life. And every time you talk to anybody, you go back to the system. It's the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Sowing seeds. When you do this, you will get X, Y, and Z. Saying, when you start doing this, you will get X, Y, and Z. Oh my gosh, I love what you're doing. Use this system and plug your people into it so that you can have X, Y, and Z. Sow those seeds and let people know that it takes work and it takes time. Every system out there, it takes work and it takes time. So I want you to know, as the leader and as the boss, sometimes you won't see success happen until you've already been so consistent and so dedicated to it. And because your posture as a leader is so strong, other people will follow you. That's the trick. Explaining exactly why people need this system in their life. The why is so powerful. When you tell somebody what it will give you, that's great. But when you tell people why they need it in their life, they will listen to you like nobody's business. And the last thing that you definitely need to do is make sure that you're setting up really clear expectations. So letting people...
This entire conference hasn't set up one entire clear expectation, except that they expect you to trauma dump on people to be able to convince them to join your team. No, seriously? What is set realistic expectations, or set any expectations at all? Like, practice what you preach, dude. I don't even, why are we here?
Well, I let people know all the time that everything is in waves of 90 days. So when you put in work for 90 days, you will see results. Then when you do another 90 days, you will see more results. But it's not like 5 days in and you're going to be magically successful. I create this expectation that every 90 days, when you put work on repeat, you will see success. Scalability is huge. Taking your one thing that you're doing that's super successful and making sure that the masses can do it. So duplicating over and over and over again. Imagine that you created one system, and this actually happened inside of our organization, which is why I was asked to speak on this. Creating one system, giving it to a group of people, and then giving it to thousands of people and seeing thousands of people be successful with it. I have done this over and over and over and over again with multiple systems inside of our organization to not just make sure that I have success, but to make sure that everybody can have success. So scalability, write that down on your piece of paper, duplicating the systems to make it easier for everybody's businesses to replicate successful processes easy. Now that sounds a little gibberishy, but I'm going to tell you, I'm going to break it.
This entire thing sounds gibberishy. Every word that comes out of your mouths is gibberish. Honestly.
so easy for you so that you can walk away from this and you can take the power of duplication and you can take it and make sure that you're empowering so many people along the way to be successful with you. I mean, as a leader and as a boss.
What is this picture? Are these like these? Are they supposed to be holding something up, or like why are they standing like that? Why are they showing us their butts? Guys, is that Eric Worre? Can't tell. It looks like Eric Worre. But like I don't think Eric Worre would ever wear shorts like that. Maybe.
The one thing that I want for everybody in business, I want you to be successful. And I want to empower you as a leader, and I want to empower you as a boss, which is exactly what I'm going to do literally right now. So here are your step-by-steps. Write them down. Don't worry, the slide's not going away. I see a lot of people taking pictures. That always happens. The cameras come out and the pictures start being taken. We're going to go over this step by step by step by step. Here they are. This is how you create a system. Number one, why do you need the system? Number two, identify the process. This could be an SOP. This could be a bullet point. This could be anything. Literally just take it and identify step by step by step by step, whatever process you need inside your system. Break it down into further steps. So step one is going to have multiple steps. Test the process. Create training around it. Train your team with the training you just created. Monitor and improve it and document the entire process. So I'm going to walk you through how I created one system. I think it's been 4 years and our team still uses it. I use it every single month. Why? Because I create it for a reason. It works. And we put it on repeat. That's literally it. So I'm going to walk you through our customer program, and I'm going to tell you exactly how I created it and the adjustments that I made along the way. So we have a customer program. It is a 14-day program. And the reason why we created it was we needed a system to help our business partners hit a sales goal monthly with 4 new customers focused on sales packages.
4 customers a month, like if you have to like go through daily training and like wild little PowerPoints and stuff like that to teach yourself to get 4 customers a month, you're doing something wrong, actually. Like I don't think you're doing the business right. Emerald Meg 31, thank you for joining.
So I was like, okay, so we need 4 new customers to hit this bonus. I'm going to create a customer loyalty program where people can have success as customers inside of it. And it gives our business partners something.
Success as customers? Oh shit, did that mute it? Oh. Success as customer. What customer, like what kind of success does a customer need? Now I know that people who join a multi-level marketing company as a distributor, as a business owner, they're truly the real customers here. We know that, but they will never admit that. I don't know what standard operating procedure. Oh, I didn't know what that was. Interesting. Consistency, power of duplication. Yeah, I better write this down because I've never heard any of this before. That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, they say the same shit, the same word salad in every single training, but this training's different because people, like, allegedly paid thousands of dollars to see this training. Apparently, from what I'm understanding. I can't.
To talk about on a monthly basis and invite people to, so that all they need to do is to get 4 new.
It's broken.
Money. Who likes money in the audience? Do you guys like money? I definitely like money. So
that's why you're all here. Yeah, we know. You like money a lot. That's why you're all here. You're trying to learn how to recruit more people so you can make more money. That's the whole point of this conference.
So that's nothing better than earning the bonus on your own. But when your whole team is earning the bonus too, that's where the cha-ching is happening. So that's why I created our customer.
Thank you. Imagine if you seriously did pay for this garbage and you actually feel like it was worth it. I guarantee that most of these people do feel like it was worth it, but only because like they're being told they have to feel that way. They're being told that they have to feel inspired. And it's like, I guess if you pay this amount of money to attend something like this, like you are going to convince yourself that that amount of money that you just dropped was worth it. You know what I'm saying? Sis, it's all in your head. It's all part of the brainwashing, you know? But thank you again, Amy. I appreciate that.
A loyalty program. The second thing is I identified a process. It has to be monthly. So it's got to be every single month. January, February, March, April, May, June, July. That way people can come back, and even our customers can bring their friends to do it with us. There has to be some level of accountability. So this is what I needed. I needed a program that was monthly. I needed customer accountability. I needed to celebrate.
Your customers do not need to be held accountable for anything.
That
They're your customers. Yeah. Yeah. Unless when you say customers, you mean your downline. Then yeah, I guess all you're going to be doing is holding them accountable to try to suck more money out of them. But what are you holding your own customers accountable for? Hey, Rob. If you just showed up, I just realized because Janet wasn't able to chat in my chat, like her chats weren't showing up, and I went and looked to unblock her, and you were in there too, and I swear I didn't do it. I don't know who did it. I don't know if it was an accident or if someone's sabotaging me, but I can see your chats now, so. Yeah. Thanks. You can thank Tanya for that, because Tanya was like, oh my gosh, unblock Janet. I'm like, why was Janet blocked? I don't know. Anyway.
So the why for creating our customer program was to make sure that our business partners were earning a bonus, just extra income on top of what they're earning already. So I created another system around making sure that we celebrated those people that earned that bonus. Customer packages. We needed customer packages. We needed something for our promoters to.
Amy, thank you. OnlyFans would be easier to make that money. Maybe I should have a conference to show people how to start that. Dude, well, like, I feel like at one point, like, weren't people saying that OnlyFans was, like, really close to being an MLM, too? Because, like, there was something that, like, Trisha Paytas, like, didn't she expose it? Or no, maybe it was Tana Mojo. Or something. It was one of those people, like, one of those big influencers on OnlyFans. They were, like, recruiting people and, like, getting a cut of... There's something about that. I don't know. OnlyFans was kind of scammy there for a while. I don't know if they ever changed that. But anyway... yeah, I mean, yeah.
And a social media strategy so that our organization could take this and run with it and have massive success on social media. So then we take it to the next step, breaking it down into steps. So the first thing is the social media plan. It's doing the same thing every single month. So our social media plan for our customer success program is go live on the 1st, invite people in that first week of the month, have a open enrollment time, have a last call, put it in your stories, talk about it while you're in the program. It's the same thing every single month. So every first of the month, go live on the program, have an open enrollment date, have a last call date, put it in your stories and story slides. It's literally put on repeat. When you're in the program, talk about being in the program. And that's our social media plan.
When you're in the program, talk about being in the program. You mean on social media? So you want to, like, try to convince people that you're having the best time ever and getting the best training ever and, like, learning so many things? Okay, yeah, I mean, I guess that is something that these MLM distributors do, yeah. When they go to conferences and stuff like that, it's like every single day, it's like, the amazing speakers, I am just so inspired. Yeah, okay, adds up. They do this, yeah.
How simple is that? That's the process. Customer program always starting on the same day. So we always start our program on the second Monday of the month. Second Monday of the month pops up, that's day one of our program. It doesn't matter if it's February, December, March, June, May. If I'm giving birth or not giving birth, it's always going to start.
If I'm giving birth on the second Monday of a month, I'm still going to show up and do this fucking program. What is this? Is it a Zoom call? Like, what is it? And also, if you're giving birth, which she said she's 37 weeks pregnant, ma'am, if you're giving birth, I think you should be present in your birth and not on social media. It's odd to me that any of us have to even say that, but the hustle culture in this country is so fucking toxic that these people think they need to be working from a hospital bed. I said doo-doo? Ooh.
On the second Monday of the month. So having consistency around when it starts so that the whole team knows it always starts on the second Monday of the month. Inviting people to the program with their friends. So our current customers always making sure that they know the steps to invite their friends to join us on the next one. And all of our customers always know that it always starts on the second Monday of the month. So those are our really simple steps that are duplicatable among...
I just, like, can you imagine being a customer of anything? I don't know. Let's say you really like Subway sandwiches and you regularly eat lunch at Subway. Imagine, like, Subway like, so like the sandwich artists at Subway, like sending you messages on social media and be like, hey, join our customer program. Like, and it's this, like, not just like a loyalty program or something like that. Like, it's this. Like, you need to be held accountable as a Subway customer. What? Just make me a fucking sandwich and let me eat it and leave me alone, right? Those are the vibes I'm getting, and maybe I'm misunderstanding what the fuck it is she's talking about, but then again, I don't know if she's given us anything to understand, because she's being very cryptic in the way she's talking, and she's not actually, like, telling us anything of substance, she's not defining what it is she's talking about with these customer programs. Why do you need to hold customers accountable for anything? It makes no sense. If I am a customer of, I don't know, Urban Decay Cosmetics or something, I don't know, it's just like the first company that popped up. While sure, maybe I'll follow them on social media and they'll give us some makeup tips here and there or something like that, but I do not need to be in a program as a customer of Urban Decay or whatever it is. I don't need to be enrolled in a customer program to, like, be held accountable. What? I'm just like, let me give you money, you give me makeup, and I will go use it. If you want to, like, post some cool tips and tricks on your Instagram, cool, that could be helpful or exciting for me, but I'm not going to enroll in some program. What are they talking about?
Literally thousands of individuals, because they're so simple in their basic steps. So when I actually started the program, I didn't allow anybody into it. I said to the team, first I said to the leaders, I'm creating this system and I'm going to test it out. And you're not allowed to participate because I don't know if it's going to work or not. And I don't want to put you through the ringer if it's not going to work. So I tested it out on my own, and I actually did it for 2 months. And then I allowed our organization to come and do it with me. So I made sure as a leader that what I was doing was working before getting a bunch of people involved to see.
But, like, if they're your customers, you're not leading them. You're just like a merchant of sales. Like, they're buying stuff from you, right? I'm not understanding. I feel like this would make sense if she was talking about, like, your team, like a team accountability, this kind of stuff. Like, but your customers, people who are just giving you money for products or services, like, that's more like responsibility as a customer than I fucking want.
To work for them. Now, we've been doing it for 4 years, so the system definitely works and it's massively successful. I mapped out exactly what I did. So I wrote down the scripts that I sent to people. I wrote down how many people I sent them to. I wrote down I went live on this date. I wrote down I put this X, Y, and Z in my story. I wrote down all the things. I shared in my social media. I did all sorts of things. So that way, when it came to the next part of creating a system, I was able to do training around it because I wasn't just like, well, I think you should do this, and I think you should maybe do this. I was literally going off what I wrote down that I knew made me successful so that I could give people a system that they could do as well. So I created a training around it, and we trained the team. We put the training on repeat. So every month you got the training on how to do our customer program. We didn't just train about it in February, trained about it in March and April and May and June. And we did it over and over and over and over and over and over again. And, you know, as a leader, sometimes things get a little bit boring, but I will tell you, systems are not meant to be your thing it's in creating this massive excitement because it's always changing. No, that actually will create a lot of confusion. Your system needs to be simple, and it may seem boring to you, but when people start winning with your system, it doesn't matter how boring it is. It's so exciting that people are winning with simplicity and the same thing over and over and over again. Okay, so take the steps presented.
But why do you
talk about the success that you had? So I talked about the success that I had, and then we shared as we started doing the training and other people were having success. We had them share the success that they had. We had them share the steps that they took. And surprisingly, this is shocking. The steps they took are the same steps that I took. It's just different person saying.
This person left a comment that's like, this training is incredible. Dude, I don't even know what she's talking about. Do any of you guys know what she's talking about? It makes no sense. I saw someone in here that was like, do you think what was it saying? Oh, customer responsibility equals loyalty program, question mark? I feel like they're talking about something else though. because you wouldn't call it customer accountability. You would just call it a loyalty program. And usually, and I think even most MLMs these days at least have some kind of loyalty program with, oh, sorry. Ooh, I'm like adjusting myself with like an auto ship, you know? So what are they talking about? Vision for the success of the team will have, and then it says nothing after that. But see, like, why would your customers need to know about that? Why do your customers care about how successful your team is? If they're just customers, they just care about the product. You know what I'm saying? It's wild to me.
I did X, Y, and Z. Talking about the success that our customers had and creating a vision for the entire team that the whole team is going to have with this system. So as everything, things work and some things don't work. The goal is to do the program over and over, or do whatever system you're doing over and over and over and over again, and improve it little tweaks at a time. Not massively shifting anything unless it definitely needs to be shifted, but just making little tiny tweaks to make sure that it's better for everybody. I just launched a new type of system in the last 90 days, and we're 60 days into it. And on the last 30 days, I made some minor adjustments that I saw was needed in the last 60 days. So always looking, times are changing, social media changes, sometimes our packages change, sometimes our product changes, sometimes different bonuses are getting rolled out. So as a leader, you have to make sure that you're monitoring and improving and documenting the process along the way, because I will tell you, sometimes you'll change something and that's the one thing that was working. And so by documenting what was working and what you changed will give you the availability to go back and look and see exactly what you need to do again that maybe you already did. So make improvements, address every single issue inside of your system with a solution, and you will have so much duplication inside your system. Look, our number one job as leaders is not to do the work for others. That's not our job. Our job as a leader is never to do the work for somebody else. Our job is to help people figure out how to do the work for themselves.
But like you got to be a leader because you recruited people to get you there. Like, I don't remember what it was. There was a video, I don't know if it was a video or a live stream I did recently, but oh my god, I forgot what I was saying. Something about not to do the work for others. Shit, I lost my train of thought. If I think of it, I'll bring it back. Wait, no, I'm not with child. Excuse me? No. Why? Do I look like I'm with child? Oh no. I'm watching my carbs. I'm trying, okay? No, I'm not with child. God, I'm done with that part of my life, guys. I'm just gonna say this now. I've said it multiple times, but I am done having children. So please, never, ever, ever, nobody is allowed to accuse me of being pregnant ever, ever again. I've taken steps. So let's not do that. Yeah, the lady on here is pregnant, so, but I'm definitely not.
Things done to succeed beyond what they ever thought was possible. So with these 8 simple steps of creating a system and duplicating it through your organization, you will do exactly that, and you'll create so much leadership, and you'll create so much duplication, and you'll create so much confidence and so much trust and so much lift. And
oh, I remembered what I was trying to say before. So I think it was a video that I was just like reacting to, but some person basically said that, like, it was something along the lines of think about the people who got you to this point, like the people who got you to this rank or whatever. I think it might have been like I think I did like a Zoom call. Was it? No, it wasn't for Unique. Might have been for Amari or something. But someone was just like, yeah, the people who got you here. You know? And then she like backtracked and she was like, oh, I mean, maybe you got yourself here. It's like, no, you literally just admitted that the people that you recruited, the people in your downline, are the reason that they got you there. So you became a leader by recruiting people to do work for you and push your ass up the top. Like, a leader's job is not to do the work for others. No, it's to let other people do the work for you, right? Yeah. It's to help others figure out how to do it themselves. And then when they do it, it helps you. Oh, that's cute.
Energy inside of your organization just by breaking down the steps, being dedicated to your system, showing people how to do it, talking about it over and over and over and over and over again, training your organization, being a product of the system. you will create massive success, not only for yourself as a leader and the boss of your business, but for massive amounts of people that are coming right behind you. And you are going to be the one person, because you took these 8 steps and you created a system that was duplicatable. You are going to be the legend inside your organization that changed everything for everybody's life. So I'm so excited for you to be that person. I will tell you, it feels amazing when you create a system and other people win with it. And then people you don't even know start to win with it. It's the best feeling ever. So take this subject, run with it. Thank you so much for hearing me. Thank you for spending time with me. Again, my name is Jenny Elizabeth, and you guys enjoy the rest of Most Powerful Women. Bye.
Okay, I muted it. Oh, here comes paparazzi earring lady. I'm probably
of your systems. How many of you want to do that? Type in chat. That's me. Thank you, Jenny. That was so powerful. And the next speaker I'd like to introduce.
Yeah, dude. Okay. I think this is a good place to end it. We made it through almost 2 hours here. But this video in particular that was sent to me of this conference, this part of this video, this is part 1 of day 2. There's still another hour and 30 minutes left of this video. So, I mean, that's another live stream in and of itself. I'm telling you, I got stacks on deck when it comes to content from this conference to react to. I hope you guys are loving this conference as much as I am. Like, I feel like this particular conference is just like a gold mine for a gold mine. God, Savannah, a gold mine. Right? Did I say that right? My brain's malfunctioning. Yeah, it's a gold mine for content. Cause like it's just like it keeps getting more and more wild the more it goes. It is fascinating to me that people paid the amount of money that they did to be here for this. Let me see. Ooh, this way. Let me see if there's any. Is there anyone? Does anyone know? Is anyone live streaming right now that I can redirect to? I feel like a lot of people generally stream on Sundays, but I don't know. Let me see. I'm looking right now. Customization. Oh, see, dude, it's already, dude. This live stream you're watching right now already has limited ads. I have to request a review. I'm like literally requesting a review as I'm still live. Like, that's weird. And also, like, some of you guys were saying that you were getting ads. So am I demonetized or not? That's this whole thing makes no sense. Okay, let's see. Redirect. Who's live right now? No one. No one really anyway, just the Atheist Experience and, you know, Matt Dillahunty and the Young Turks. I'm not going to subject you guys to all that because I know I might be the only person who is into that content. Wait, Clown Town's live? It didn't let me, it's not showing up. Clown Town, let me see. No. Wait. Oh, it says upcoming. When are they live? Wait, it doesn't say. May 21st at 2:15 p.m. Oh, like right now. Oh, they're going live right now? Oh, that's perfect then. Okay. Hey, they should be going live right now. So I'm saving those changes. So this should redirect to the Clown Town's live. Clown Town's a lot of fun. I don't know exactly what it is I think they're reacting to more Amari stuff. So that's awesome. I love that. Megan, you got 7 to 8 ads, and then meanwhile Shayla got none. That is so weird. I love the Young Turks too. But anyway, so yeah, thanks for being here and for being you. I don't know when the next live stream is going to be, but I'm going to keep continuing to maybe do these like every other day until we get through this conference, because like I just feel like the content from this conference is just fascinating. I love seeing this stuff. I love seeing what the Huns will pay for. You know what I mean? But yeah, guys, I will talk to you later. Maybe let's see. So today's Sunday. I don't know about tomorrow, maybe Tuesday, but I usually have a stream on Wednesday. I don't know. Within the next few days we'll have another stream. But I'll keep you guys updated. I kind of decided like last minute to do a stream today. So anywho, stay tuned. This will redirect to Clown Town. So I'll see you guys later. I'll probably be in the Clown Town's chat too also. Okay, bye.